All right, good evening, everyone. It's McCrock, Never Gamer, back with another day of the Valheim modded server. Hope everyone's having a good Memorial Day today. It is a little after 4 here in Oregon. Hope everyone's having a good day, good afternoon, or good morning wherever you're at in this world. My guy's got his headlamp on like it's nighttime or something, so I should probably take that off. And we should probably do some typical run-of-the-mill feeding everyone when we get in here. Probably gotta do some gardening once that's grown. I was doing that last. Yes, we were doing this. Oh, and I was paying this guy to do some fishing for me. How's he been going on? Okay, yeah. 8 fish. How much more money this guy got? He's got 40 bucks more. Cool. And one last thing I should do before I continue much further is, there we go, jump into voice. Just think, what? Alright, alright, I gotta probably do that. I think it's just telling me I gotta update Discord. That's probably what it was doing last night. Ding ding. Hopefully it'll stop doing that shit. Yeah, get out of here. Alright, that is good to go. Alright, there's Freebie, I think. Is that Freebie? Yeah, hey Freebie. Yeah, you love the coastline, don't you, buddy? Alright, back to what I was doing. You guys can be fed late. You guys seem to be thinned out. Oh, they broke into the house. And they're mating in the house. Uh-oh, they're doing the dirty over there. The dark horns are busting into her house. And mating. Okay. Leave behind. Alright, what do we got up here? We got Lucy Goosey. Alright, hey Lucy. I should... This is stupid. There we go. We have enough to we need to call the herd in here yet? Probably when they grow up. They're fine. They're fine. Do you want some mushrooms? What? Here for you veggers. Oh, doofus. Raina. Yeah, I can't harvest anybody. They're all big. Oh, maybe you. Or you. Alright, meat eaters. I think this will give me a couple meats for you. Oh, shoot. Need that. You probably want some food, huh? Here. Too much goddamn stuff in my pockets. Here, buddy. Have some food. Charlie, functional razor. Hey, you. Oh, dude. You weren't supposed to eat that. You don't want that. There. There's more meat over there, everyone. You. There. Right there. I got an empty pocket spot. What the fuck was just there? Oh, there they are. They blend in. Oh, fucking there's a knife in here. Didn't see that. Open my eyes, open my eyes. Alright, I'll empty my pockets. I'll get that shit later. Leathers, can go, yeah. There, foods. Yo.
How's it going?
Going good, how are you?
I am tired. I am full of red meat and I stayed up way too late last night.
Oh yeah. I'm glad I decided to turn in the game last night just in case. I wouldn't have gotten in the time today. Although they did say, you know, we could have...
It would be great.
What was that?
Huh?
I was just saying, like, today they're in the stream, like, you know, for any reasons, you know, technical, whatever, blah, blah, you know, we will give you, email us, you know, in Discord, you know, with the link to your thing, and, you know, we'll submit it, so I could have probably done it that way, but I didn't know that last night. I knew it was probably going to be done by 2, and I probably will sleep in as I'm tired, and might as well throw something in there.
Right. Do you have a link to my itch so I can get added as a collaborator so I can vote?
No, I don't have a link to your itch. No, I don't have that.
That's how I was listening to their stream. They're like, all right, if you worked as a team, you got to add them as a collaborator.
Okay.
To your whatever. Oh, separate. Let me just. Yeah. I'm not sure how to add someone as a collaborator, but knowing my profile is probably a good freaking start, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Let me pull up Twitch on the side, or itch Twitch itch on the side.
Yeah, I just shot you a link through Discordius.
Okay.
Alright. Anyways. Wait, that's why I'm in my tower.
Block account? Oh yeah. No, just kidding. I just hit following. That's like the only thing I really like. It's follow or block. So I think that's the best option.
Oh my goodness. What a world we live in.
I know. It's extreme polar opposites there. Alright, let's minimize that. Let's minimize that.
I want an option for AI to know when I'm in a bad mood and block certain people.
Yes.
When Grandpa's making all the political posts, I sometimes just don't need to see that shit.
Exactly. Like, yeah. About 10 years ago, my dad kind of did the same thing. He just started just getting uber political and not for the best way. I was like, you know, long drive started sucking. I was like, and then I just decided to say to the point, like, you know, please just shut up on that front. I don't want to talk about politics. I don't, you know, everyone's got their own opinion. I just like keeping it to ourselves. The more we know about each other's, the more we're going to hate each other. And the more I know about you, I don't want to hear about that shit.
Yeah, I'm one of those people who have a real mixed opinion on it because I think it's important for people to discuss, but it's definitely like, there's fatigue that comes with it when certain people are always talking about it, and like, you know, it's like the people who are passionate, like something like everyone can agree on that starvation is bad, right? You know, and like, but then when you try to solve that problem is when you start getting all those conflicts, right? Like, yeah. And now we hate each other over our desire to solve world hunger, but
and our camp versus your camp, we like this and you like that. Now we're others,
right?
Now it's, you know, us versus them, and it just never breeds a bunch of good discussions.
Always vote for us.
lots of wars been fought with that mentality, us versus you or them, for whatever freaking reason.
Oh yeah, these with history book you see it all. Alright, I have no idea what I'm doing anymore.
What's this doing here? That's just sit in the middle of nowhere, this thing. Oh, I need to hoe this land. This land's not quite even. It's itching my OCD or nerves.
Natural landscape.
Yeah. No, not allowed.
I like a natural Minecraft landscape. Flat, square, go!
Yeah. I like some curvature. This is a little too bumpy for it, you know. What we would have around here would be more of a. Come on. Gotta pull the zoom out. Alright.
I just wish it was easier to terraform some of the land that goes in the water so I can make a good place for like boats, like almost like a shallowish beach so boats can pull up on it nice and easy.
Yeah.
But then we'll always get like, you know, I don't know, just sometimes it's like you go try to landscape and it's like suddenly you've made a space that you can't hop off your boat, and if you end up in the water you're drowning.
Yeah. And I was thinking about I paid the fisherman, so he's fishing for us right now. I just got 8 fish from him. But I was thinking, like, eventually you gotta make a dock. Something.
Dock, undock.
Yeah. Usually would have a dock by now, especially with having the ships mod, you'd think. But Lucy over here, or Freebie, this Darkhorn, sure loves the waterfront. He's always over here viewing it.
How's this tower look? So I think I found an equation that appeases my desire for like whimsy and towers and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I saw a video on YouTube and a guy like kind of selling like a wizard lifestyle, and like he was talking about like adding more whimsy to your life, and you know, not taking things too seriously, and you know, like I don't know, there's a lot of stuff that kind of appealed to me, like you know, that's kind of a nice way to look at things.
Yeah. Always look on the bright side of life. Do 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 do. Always look on the bright side of life. I like Monty Python.
He's certainly a favorite. I've got to meet one of my, I think it's one of my cousins today. It was my stepdad's niece, but you know, we've all been family for so long, just about. Yeah, I never met her before, and her husband, and they apparently have sold their house, and they're living in a trailer, and they're traveling cross country in said trailer.
One of them van lifers, huh?
Yeah, they're planning on doing it for like 2 to 3 years is their plan. So they're traveling across country. They have like, we're gonna stay here this winter, and this place, that there. I'm like, I'm thoroughly impressed. Like, as long as I'm like, my attitude, as long as your lifestyle's not hurting anyone, you know, you can be gypsies for all I care.
Yeah.
Because I mentioned van lifers, and they kind of like were like, no, that's like, to them that was like the YouTubers, like people who go on YouTube.
Yeah.
And, right? They're more like, no, we're more like, you know, we're just living this way for now. Because the property market's absolutely ridiculous. The employment market's absolutely ridiculous. Like, her husband's retired Navy, so like they have like some income, right? And it's like,
Yeah.
we can live comfortably on the road for a period of time, and then we'll come back and see how things, or we'll, you know, it's that traveling the country thing. I would love to do that, but man. And I was asking about a place they've been. There's in Arkansas. There's this diamonds. I'll look up the name of it. There's a state park there that you can just pick up diamonds like raw off the ground.
Nice.
It's like, yeah, it's literally Diamond Park, State Park. Crater of Diamonds State Park. Like, you can go, you know, you as a public are allowed to dig for diamonds there and stuff. but they're raw, so they're gonna look almost like rocks.
Yeah.
But
Do the
I
whole,
always find that fascinating. I'm
do,
always so fascinated. What, Sam?
do the whole polish and everything and cut yourself for if you want it to look
That'd be pretty
good.
cool, too. I'm always fascinated
Or just pay
by,
someone
like,
to do it.
right? Yeah, pay someone to do it.
Hey,
But
here's the rock, you know, here's half the price cut, you know, just, you know, do the other half.
I'd probably see. Here's the thing: is that this is why I got into blacksmithing. Is I'd have to make the tools for it, and if you tell me that I gotta make the tools for it, I wouldn't be like, all right, sign me up. Like,
Yeah.
Oh no, twist my arm. Like,
Oh no, I gotta make something.
because I've seen the tools for like diamond working and stuff, and it's literally just like a big grinding wheel, like a wet grinding wheel.
Yeah,
And
wet
they
stone.
have an arm that has like indexing options, so that you can hold the stone perfectly at an angle, so that you can get that face, and then it clicks to the next face, and you can hold it perfectly there. So they have, like any trade, it's all about the tools.
Yeah, proper
knowing how to use
tools. Yeah. These stones didn't want to stay in place with my normal pattern. What's going on here? Nope. Usually the square lattice of the small core wood is enough to keep these things in the air. Weird. So I might have to do this when we get back with iron.
Iron.
Tja. That boat's probably full of shit with iron right now. Was it like 1+ we're working on? The second bay?
Iron in the hat.
Yes.
It's the name of our blacksmith's guild when they have like, it's like almost like a raffle type of thing, basically, or I guess a raffle is probably the proper term. Almost a silent auction, but basically,
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
They have a bunch of items on tables, and you buy tickets, and you put your tickets in those items, and you could be drawn or not drawn for it.
Yeah.
It's like a raffle. They call it iron in a hat because usually there's like a little piece of iron at the bottom of those cups to keep the wind from blowing them away. Right. What was I doing?
I got one of those.
On the vanilla server, that one night we worked really hard, got a whole bunch of stuff done. I was just like feeling like in a groove, and I ended up staying up a little too late, and I built an epic wizard tower over there.
Oh yeah. Got the wizard tower, new one, or just finished working on the one?
On the one in the Michelins.
Okay, yeah.
I'll shoot it over to you. So now I'm looking at my tower here, and I'm like, oh, this is the modded game. I gotta do a better job over here. Anything up there that's worth anything?
Foods.
Yeah, I'm eager to go goof around with some other people's games in the game jam and vote.
Yeah. It might be fun. I don't know. I gotta check them out, but it might be fun to do like a little stream playing the game jam games. There we go. A bunch of onion soup made.
Man, I love me a good like French onion soup with some melted provolone.
Oh yeah. A little crostini bread or something on there.
I hate when you go somewhere and they're like, oh, we have French onion soup, and you order it and they've got like a piece of like white bread in there that's just like soggy and gross.
Mm-hmm. There's this restaurant my dad just like take me every once in a while when I was a young kid up in Portland called the Rhinelander. It was this true German restaurant. And I remember I don't think I had it myself, but someone at the table, I think my dad got it and let me try it, and when I first had it, I was like, ooh, that is some good stuff. They had it like nice. It wasn't like a soggy, it was like a nice thick piece of crusted toasted bread with cheese on top. You know, so that wasn't soggy by the time you got it. You know, depending on how fast you ate it, you know, it might get soggier. But you know, it was really good with that deep caramelized onion and beef broth. Sure is good. I pulled out some ground beef today to thaw for the chili, since we were talking about it this weekend. I don't know if I finally get to make that chili. Last time I made like a hot dog chili, you know, chili burger chili, you know, more like the chili meat sauce. No, I want to make a chili this time.
I like to make a good. I'm a big fan of bean chilies, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, like beans and either like a ground beef or a whole cut beef, like cube steaks and stuff like that, because I think it's got a good like the texture of not better than the ground beef, but ground beef's always good.
No,
it's weird when British people talk about like minced meat, and I'm like, ugh.
I know.
It's like, oh god.
Yeah, don't say that.
No wonder you know you
It's
don't
ground.
use it that much.
Yeah. When I was a kitchen manager before my accident at the restaurant or the bar where I had total freedom as a kitchen manager to make the menu. It was basically my kitchen, you know, working for them. My friend invited me to this Volkswagen and Porsche camp out. I used to be a Volkswagen mechanic, the air-cooled kinds. And so he's like, yes, come on, you know, I always got invited by this guy because I is the cook, you know, and he's like, yo, I'll pay your way, you know, just cook for us. Like, I knew the fucking routine by now. I'm not just a friend. I'm the friend that cooks for everybody if you pay me or, you know, buy the food. That's fine. You pay my way in, I'm cool with that. So we went there and took our bugs and drove there. And actually, I think I had a golf at the time, and there's a chili cook-off. And I knew this beforehand, he's like saying, you know, there's a chili cook-off. I'm like, fuck, you know, I've never made chili, it's just try. And so I was using a little bit of a hybrid of the chili recipe we had at where it was gifted to me down by the cook I replaced at the rest of the bar. And I was like, I don't like all this thing, but I'm gonna do this and this differently. As you know, it's a guidebook. And I used kind of a skirt steak, or like not really a skirt steak, the carne asada, you know, the thin strip steak that you typically make for like taco meat or whatever. And I used that and some ground beef, and I got second place, but it was pretty fun. It was paid for my ticket, entrance to get there. $50 to get in. I won $50 to second place. All right, I'm cool. Yeah, that works. And it's pretty fun. My buddy had a Volkswagen bus at the time that we ended up living in. No, it's a different bus. We lived in a different bus, but it was still a split window Volkswagen. That when we were camping there, I brought the keg tubes. I worked at the bar. I had access to kegs and taps and stuff. So I brought also a keg setup, and which we put inside of his bus. And his bus used to be a camper van, but he'd hollowed it out as more like a rat rod, little van, rust bucket van, lowrider, and so there's a hole in the side where they used to tap into the water. Well, I'm like, well, fucking hey, that's a perfect tool for me to put my tap in here. It's got a little thread clamp thing, so it just sandwiches between, the metal that's around it, the sheet metal. It's just got like, big fat wide washers that, just suction onto it. Like, cool, let's do that. So we were driving around the camp with this fucking tap on the side of the bus, just driving around other people's, like, you know, spots and Volkswagens, checking them out. We'd hop back on the corner of the side of the bus, fill up our fucking mugs, and be like, yo, what's up, guys? And it was like, what the fuck, man? That's awesome. Like, hell yeah, that's what happens when you work at a bar, man. You get the access. Well, not really access. You get the stuff that's, you know, everyone likes when you're at a party like that.
Right. I'm gonna go take my character and put him to sleep.
Yeah. One thing too.
I'm like, I can't see shit.
Yeah, I kind of stopped building too. One thing at the chili contest is I think it was like 12 or 13, and I was like 11. It was like this little 2 tables in the shape of an L. You know, as we're, you know, presenting out of there. But I know when I was at the very beginning, I saw people were walking by with little like Dixie cups or like little tiny sample cups, you know, of multiples on, like, you know, they're holding like some kind of tray or whatever. So they're holding multiple cups, and I'm sitting there thinking, looking like, this is not fucking right. How did they know which one they got that from? They're all the same cups, you know, that's given to by the organization that we're, or the fest that we're at, whatever. So I'm like, I yelled at my friend, hey, yo, dudes, get me a fucking marker. Someone start marking my cups. 11, you know, that whatever slot I was. I think I was at slot 11. Start marking my fucking cups with 11 on them. I want them to know where they fucking got this shit. I want them to come around like, hey, oh, wait, which one did this one come from? Wait, which one did this one come from? No, I want them to fucking know this. No, this came from 11. If you like it, tell them. You know, oh, this is 11. Okay, you check mark or whatever. And so I don't know if that might have helped me get second place, but I saw other people, you know, panicking. All right, start marking your cups. Marking your cups. Like, that just seems obvious to me when you're in a competition like that. You should have, you know, your stuff identifiable. Why isn't this identifiable when we get it? Okay, let's make it identifiable, because we got drunk people walking around with fucking handfuls of cups of chili. They ain't gonna remember shit. I know I wouldn't remember shit. Hey, Raina, how you doing? Welcome in. Amy just went to my parents' house to work and help out my mom. She gave my mom like a haircut yesterday. My mom's got like this big buff, or kind of like afro-y kind of curly hair. And so my mom, she says, like, what kind of haircut did you give my mom? She's like, well, kind of thin on the sides and it's long in the back, you know, kind of short. I'm like, oh, so a mullet. She's like, she's like, yeah, kind of like a mullet. I'm like, oh, great. I've never seen my mom with a mullet, so I can't wait to go see that. I'm like, okay, Mom, how's this going?
I think women can pull off like what is technically a mullet way better than men can.
Yeah.
Like the shorter, like, yeah, I just think that women can pull off a lot of things that men can't. To be honest, let's be.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
Then again, I don't think you'd ever catch a man with a Karen haircut. So.
Nah. Not on purpose.
Yeah, everyone was just assumed we lost the bet.
Yeah.
And ask him if he needs to see the manager.
Yeah. Raina says, hello, Wolf.
Hello.
Welcome in, Lost. You are now found in a good place. So let's see, we got this cart. Has 3.5 slots of iron. And we're working towards the boat there. Real kicks Bone Mass's butt. See what he gives us. That jogger didn't even see it coming. Snuck up behind him and smacked him with my axe. Squish, squish. Ooh, I love it when I find 23 iron in a chest. Thank you very much.
Yo, it smells at first. That'd be great too.
Yeah,
Although yes, the scrap iron is already smelted.
Yeah. It's just blobular. It needs to be reshaped. You know what I think would be a good idea? And since the boat is so full, there's 2 crypts on the way back that we're working our, way back from to the shoreline to unload the dolly cart at the boat. I think it'd be a good time to, run back in, because we can always, tear down the boat and bring it back through the portal. But we need to get started on, more iron. More iron, more armor, more weapons. More bone masses death.
I can't even imagine like the progress that we're making. Could you imagine if there was like 12 people on a server? It'd be crazy.
Oh, yeah. How much iron would be needed?
Well, not just that, but like how fast you could do stuff, right? Like.
Oh, yeah. Get 12 people to, get all these, we have like 3 in each mine.
You'd be like stripping the whole world clean.
Yeah. Well, I think it's up to 10 players unless you have a mod that, changes the mod limit or player limit. But still 10, put 2 in each freaking mine, which is still good. 2 in a mine, you can do it in about, what, 20 minutes? So you could have like 5 done every 20 minutes. And about 25 an hour. Roughly estimated.
All these mods could all be like all kinds of special powers and shit.
Yeah. There's the archer, the knife guy, the axe guy, the magic guy, the sneaky one.
Knife guy says nice to meet you.
Yeah, and then there's the one with the pole arms. Then this one for spears, I think. I haven't made all the spears weapons. I should probably just start making this the janky weapons just to see what it's like.
And
anything new for I've missed.
I need to send you a link to some ant. Kiki was playing that, and like,
oh
I
yeah,
saw a lot of things that was like, oh, I wanted to add to our game, and I'm like, I'm so glad we were just like, we just stuck to keeping it simple.
Yeah.
Like, man, now that we've got some more experience, we might be able to do something a little more complicated. But
yeah.
Boy, my brain thinks too complex fast.
Yeah.
It's almost had anxiety or something.
Yeah, I was watching one of the game dev. Let's just second. Rena says, "Oh, I wanted to thank you, Mo, for pushing my vid and channel." Oh yeah, that Wormtown game we play. She made this. I totally forgot to use it on the last one, too. But she made this song, and I was like, "Oh, I love that! It's awesome. Can I use that for my, in the streams as well?" And she's like, "No, you can have it. I'll make my own." And she made a couple more. And that's pretty cool. And she actually tailored it to the last one. She even a couple of the randos that were playing in the game. She's like, one guy just loved fucking blowing her up with the dynamite, so she called him the Dynamite Horde, or Dynamite Hoarder. I was like, that's awesome. But we didn't have any troubles with anybody joining the public match that time. One person did, kind of like called, like, what a dumbass, and like, hey, no name calling, dude. Someone like left when like he didn't get whatever he asked me, rule change I didn't do it. He kind of like, left, and he's like, what a dumbass. I'm like, don't call him dumbass. And he was, he's totally cool after that. He's like, all right, cool, didn't say, the bad word. So it was played really good, and didn't have any trolls, which is all right. That's, that's fun. 2 times opening to public lobby, and 2 times not having any troubles. Which is like in Dead by Daylight. Oh, you get the fucking trolls in there. The tryhards. This one guy used to play with us, and everyone did not like playing it. It's like you can have up to 7 people in a custom match, but it's only 1 killer for survivors. So Levsy's like, 2 people can like slot into the the waiting slot, the viewers, or whatever it's called, I can't remember. And just like wait until then just change out, to take turns. Everybody would love it. I'm sitting out. I'm like, fuck. Because nobody would love to play with this guy. As a killer, he was fucking OP. As a survivor, he was OP. And he was just like, come on, dude. You know, like, we're just trying to have fun, and you know, we're not trying hard. We're just trying to play. Well, we don't need competitive level players. Just if you can turn it down, you're fine. But if not, we can't play with you anymore because you just can't turn it off, and we don't like it. You're a good player. And I was like, I'm not trying to bash you. You're a really good player. We're just trying to have family shenanigans. This is just fun play.
You're doing too much for us, right? Like,
yeah, you're too good for us. We're not at your level, and we're not having fun. To what if you want to, like, I can, you know, there's those self-nerfing, you know, I do that all the time, self-nerfing with, you know, 7 Days to Die. You know, I was like, I don't want to just, I want everyone to have fun with me, you know, and just not be too OP. You know, if someone's struggling, you know, just help along and be with them. You know, don't do that. And it's just like, it's not fun to play with that.
I hate when I try to self-nerf and try to, like, make it, like, I know someone's learning, right? So I'm trying to not, like, beat up a child, right?
Yeah.
You know, like, that kind of, like, level of, like, stomping someone. So, like, I'll tone it back a lot, and then you're still just, like, curb stomping them, and it's like, man, I'm holding back as hard as I can without it being, like, obvious that I'm just, like, giving you the game, right? Because nobody wants to play somebody who's just, like, letting you in.
Yeah. But then, like, you're trying to, like, you know, get the level playing field and, you know, let them, you know, get some experience, you know, at that point. When I told him many a times, you know, like, you're just trying so fucking hard. No one, you know, you're just not getting, you know, people are not liking to play with you. You're just so good. You know, we want to play, you know, for fun. You know, after several times it's saying, like, all right, you know, it's nice knowing you can't join anymore. I'm sorry. We want to have fun, and we don't want to, you know, every time we come in, it's just everyone's fun just plummets. Right.
We would have joined on the Worm game on Saturday, but we got home so late from. Actually got home like 1 in the morning. Every time I go play Flames of War.
Oh yeah.
I won all 3 of my battles, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Nice.
My Armored Recon Company, Battalion, Armored Recon Company. That's all company based.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, my opponent was playing as British. We're trying to, like, learn the rules. It's tabletop, and there's the rule book's like 300 pages big. Like, there's just a lot to it.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Weren't you saying, like just a lot of it's pictures? Yeah.
A lot of it's pictures. I've been watching somebody. The game is kind of old now, so it's like 9 years ago videos, but they're showing, like, how to play the game and how to do different things. And man, but I enjoy it. I like tabletop a lot. I really want to do I'd love to go do some more wargaming out in like, we're near the DC region, and I'd love to actually go do, like, the military level wargamings. Why did I pick that up? Why am I a dumbass? Pick up a withered bone. Get in this box, you stupid withered bone.
Yeah. That way should be just dead.
I picked up 24 iron on the ground somewhere over here.
Oh, I might have missed that with full pockets. But I think these are basically, this channel is just return.
There. Yeah, I'm building myself a little mental map.
That's the only way I've gone in here so far. And I think that wing is done.
But I'd love to go and do, like, the military level ones, because apparently they had one open to the public, and I was like, oh man, I would have loved to go and do that.
Oh yeah.
There's apparently I was watching some information on what the U.S. likes to do during the war games is more or less put us in a losing situation. And how can we? Because if you, it's a philosophy that I've learned to adopt, is you learn nothing from victory.
Yeah.
So, like, no matter what, like if you lose, you can assess, where did we go wrong? What did we do wrong? Now, sometimes you can do everything right and still lose, but, like, you can make that assessment, right? I did everything else right and still lost because you've assessed it, right? But if you won, you can't be like, oh, I did everything right and that's why I won. Like, No, it could have been dumb luck. It could have been your opponent. Like, I don't know how many games of like chess I've won because somebody just like they moved a piece just the wrong way and I was able to win on turn like 3, right?
Oh yeah.
Like you moved the wrong 2 pieces and now checkmate.
Yeah, expose the king. Yeah, not good.
Your king's ass is sticking out.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a game we were playing. I think it was an escape game, Amy and I, and they came to this chess part, and I was like, "Oh fuck, I hate chess." And I was like, "All right, good thing I don't mind." My uncle growing up used to love playing chess with me, and I wasn't very good. And I just kind of, just going through the motions, Right, this can go here, this can go there. I didn't have strategy or good, but as I'm older, I can I can rethink it more strategically now. I'm like, okay, that's remember what always people said, that's bad to do this or bad to do that. I mean, I remember, okay, try not to expose the king. Try to think a couple steps ahead and what their steps ahead could be. I mean, not good, but at least on puzzle games, it's not like a strictly this is a chess game where you're trying to win, but you're trying to solve a puzzle. Like it's a loose game of or loose definition of chess. So okay, I get this.
I keep trying to get someone to play me. I have a 5-dimensional chess game, and I keep trying to get people to play me in it. So it's chess with time travel.
Oh.
Like, fuck no. I'm not even good at regular chess. And I'm like, yeah, but I want to try this. So I'll play the AI every once in a while just to keep my memory fresh on like how to play it. But it's pretty wild. So you can move any piece. Like all the pieces have the different movements.
Yeah.
Move them that way back in time. Right, so you can go back in time and like whip them into a board. Like if there's a blank space where a pawn could move forward, you can bring him back to a previous chessboard and put him in that blank space moving forward.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it creates a whole new timeline. So you actually can double your pieces in a way because then those pieces can travel back in time to other boards and yeah, the game gets wild real fast.
Oh, I bet.
Which
groundbreakingly big.
I want backpacks in this game.
Yeah, they got that mod.
Yeah, I need to go.
I haven't tried it yet.
Mods. It's the inventory ones I'm always curious about.
Yeah.
Oh no. You guys are sitting up there.
They're gonna have a mini patch before the winter Deep North update. They have a big patch next one, and they're saying it definitely got the elevated work. What the fuck? Oh, the elevated attacking to be is supposed to be fixed with that one.
Oh, I hope.
And they talked about like the elevational thing. They said, oh, okay, yes, that will be fixed or something. And like, oh god, so nice when they can hit you and they're just a little below you, but you can't hit them. It's like, come on.
Easily, by far, the biggest complaint I have about this game is that you basically attack on a plane.
Yeah.
There's like weapons I prefer in VR versus games that are on mouse and keyboard. Like, Skyrim always plays a stealth archer, right?
Yeah.
And I played it in VR, and I was like, oh, magic all the way, because you can dual wield magic in Skyrim, right? But in a mouse and keyboard, you're just shooting wherever your crosshair is, right?
Yeah.
Well, in dual wielding magic in VR, you're shooting wherever your hands are pointing.
Oh, nice.
So like, I can like fireball those guys over there, and then lightning bolt those guys over there.
On the other side, yeah.
Or
Cool.
one of the things I like to do is put like a protection spell in one hand and like a directional attack in another. I wish there was more magic games out here.
Yeah.
Alright, every once in a while I'll be like looking and I'll like look at the ground and it'll be like muddy scrap pile. Like, oh really? You think so?
Goodbye.
Give me your iron.
Oh, that's not the same thing. Where'd you go?
Oh hell yeah, I think my farming just leveled up. Or no, I got a free mushroom. Oh yeah, I forgot I got those little gremlin things, little imps.
Oh yeah. All right, looks like, yeah, this one is clean.
Alright. See what can I take from me?
Pretty funny when our cave kind of, the tail chitters, like it just flick, 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 like it's chittering and like excited.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing there, tail?
If I had a tail, I'd want a monkey tail.
Yeah.
Maybe like hang off of stuff with it. That'd be pretty sick.
Definitely a prehensile tail would be the best. Or as Stimpy likes to said, his prehensile nose. Oh, Ren, I got a little surprise for you. Perfect timing to lose my rest. Oh, damn. Some withered bones snuck into my food slot that I emptied. Ooh, Raina's got 51% IQ. What do I got today? %. Great. I dum-dum now.
Well, 6% of 10,000 IQ is still 600 IQ, right?
Mm-hmm.
Time for some 4D chess.
Yeah.
That's what I need to start saying whenever it says the term 4D chess. I'm like, 4D chess? I have 5D chess.
I'll raise you a level.
I'll raise you a dimension. I'll see your dimension and raise you another.
Boom.
Insert Michael Scott boom. Boom,
Yeah.
roasted.
Alright.
I have a lot of admiration for people that can handle like being roasted. I don't know if I could do that.
Oh, like Comedy Central roast, best roast or whatever those things. Yeah.
I don't know if I can handle that level of installs and stuff.
Definitely would be, yeah. You'd have to got them thick skins.
I guess we mined the day away. Look at those beautiful stars. See, they should add a parallax background in here. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Right there and right there.
Yeah, when I was messing around with that parallax background, I was like, oh man, I want to make a space game so bad. Like
Yeah.
Put that aside.
I remember doing one of the 2D space shooters when I was doing my first game dev class for Unity back in like 2018. And I was like, man, I did a decent job for not knowing shit back then. I would like to do that again. Like I had trouble time learning how to when you can kill a whole wave. You know, sometimes you get a bonus for killing the whole wave. It'll just drop something. If you can miss one, you don't go shit. Just other than the points of killing the ones you killed. You know, we could that one last one. It would have dropped something for you. You know, like a power up or more life or something. I had a struggle with that. I just figured it out, and then I forgot. You know, I don't remember what happened. Went somewhere else, and when I went to go back to that code, I'm like, how the fuck did I do that? Shit, I don't remember that. All right, honey, honey, honey goes right there. Oh yeah. I probably should check the potions. See if anything is brewed up yet. Potions are good. Did you hear about the? Did you hear the joke about the other guy with the broken hearing aid? Neither did he. But a bump joke. Alright. I think I can make some more running juice. That's always needed.
Those blacksmiths like to joke about how many vices we have.
Nice.
Like, let's not knock more down. I feel like we're entering patch season here for Valheim. I feel like I don't know what their build model is, but they definitely it'll be like dearth for patches, and suddenly we'll have a whole bunch of patches in a row and a whole bunch of new content.
Yeah. Especially with the summer, well, the summer coming up, and them usually doing all the other stuff we can build. I don't know about that. Moment I took down the portal to move it to the next place. Marked this one
When you're
off.
set up at the next place, I'm just gathering some wood to keep working on my wizard's tower.
Okay.
My island wizard's tower.
Oh yeah.
Then I can speak with an accent.
Yar.
Bloody hell.
I wonder if you do the fish extract, you can carry a heavier cart. Or pull a heavier cart with less struggle.
Yeah, I find myself more often than not just stripping my character down and just running stuff than using a cart. Should have counted my floors before I ran up here.
Boots around here somewhere.
So that floor, 1, 2,
Coffee.
4, 5, 6. So we're at 6 floors. That's good enough. Well, let's see how it looks from the ground.
Portal's up. Here comes the Skilly Bros. Holy shit. What's up with the boat? Uh-oh. 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 Oh no. Oh no.
They kill the boat?
No, the boat's just off in itself. And I can't do anything about it. Except I gotta build some storages then. There's gonna be a bunch of frickin', there's gonna be a bunch of boxes of iron about to spawn in. Alright, I can't push it right side up. I don't know why you got this way. We should put her out of her misery. Oh, never mind.
I got the sail canvas, I got the iron. Nope, no room in your inventory. Get out of here, wood. Got the iron nails. Got some of the iron nails. Alright, I got 150 iron nails.
I got some stuff. I don't know what.
Let me. Got a workbench over here. Let me throw a box down, and we'll just start shooting it. Throwing the scheiße in the boxen.
There better be enough boxes over there of iron. Well, no, man. What do I need for the huge? One nail, the rope, and the canvas.
You are carrying too much.
You have the rope and the canvas?
Yes, I do actually. Here, I just threw a bunch of iron on the ground over here because apparently,
yeah,
the box is too much. Ropes and canvas is in the box that's there.
Okay. Yeah, we're definitely sailing this stuff back today. Huge cargo ship, huge cargo ship. I don't know, maybe the big cargo ship? No, kidding. Huge. Let's get.
Alright, let's throw all this down. Oh, you just push the boat down. Cool. I threw a whole bunch of boxes down here so that we can grab stuff.
Okay.
Hopefully I ditch enough stuff I can carry whole boxes of the stuff back.
I got like 1.5 boxes, or man, I think 2 boxes, whatever.
Carrying too much. I only got 2 stacks.
Yeah.
Got a person on my stream whose headphones broke, so they're like, "Can you type in the chat to me?" And I'm like, "Sure, why not?"
Mm-hmm.
They didn't make me take touch typing in school so that I couldn't type.
Yeah, totally. We're gonna ask, can you take iron through the portal? No, you cannot yet. But later.
So there's a portal that we unlock in the Ashlands that you can.
We have a wooden portal, I guess you'd call it, and we can't do that. The stone portals in the future we can.
Cannot wait to get one of those.
Yeah, that'll make this much easier.
Take all. Yeah, I know. My guy's a cucumber.
On cucumber. Is that all of it? Oh no, there's still some more. Oh, I hear Sterling's dying.
Sweet sound, isn't it?
Yeah. There's 2 slots in that box left. Go into this one again.
Alright.
Oh, I guess I'm going to the front container. Here.
Oh, these containers are in the back here.
Yeah, I thought that was going to the backs of there You had to do the middle ones again. So all right, do we have enough? Did we get everything back? Hopefully we did. Looks like we might have.
Yeah, I can't tell. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna be freaking lazy. In the best way possible. So we're gonna do that. So there's a ramp over on this side. You just load your pockets up with iron and...
Okay.
Looks like you already loaded up all the iron. Oh, there's...
I got a couple on already. This is sitting at a nice enough level where I can actually get into the side with the little netting thing. But if it's any lower, it's hard to get it when you're in there. Let's do. Yeah, I can't break anything. I can't get into anything.
Alright, Valheim, don't crash. I don't know what you're doing.
You got too much iron, you gotta stop.
Huh.
Watch this stuff break real quickly. Yeah, I realized that the servers weren't up today. When I went to start the stream, I was like, wait, I don't remember them going down. So it must have, like, when they crash, they don't say goodbye. So I don't know when they stop, being up. But it is brand, just fresh start. Which is weird. I guess you're stuck there or something, or what's going on?
My Valheim is just frozen for some reason.
Okay, mine, I'm going around and I just can't get into all the boxes. And you're kind of just like twitching there. Let me see if I'm portal.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to hit close program. This is using like no CPU and no memory, so the game is basically probably already dead. Unless the game regularly only uses like 100 megabytes of RAM, I don't actually pay attention.
Yeah. The server still says it's going. Oh, I logged in over there. I just portaled somewhere else. Can I get into the box now? I can get into boxes now.
Yep, I just closed mine. Something goofy was happening.
Oh.
Restarting.
Maybe all those Certlins dying and all that. All that iron that just got kind of spawned in the world because the boat broke. I don't know. Yeah, it's a good sign to just take what we got and go home. Come back with a smaller boat because we'll have a big influx of iron with this. We'll just need small bits in the future. We know that we still got more here. They're marked.
Hell, let's take the fast boat next time.
Yeah, but it'll be much better in here instead of having these deep hold fucking sons of bitches that keep hitting everything and flipping over. Like when I came over, like I saw it sideways. I'm like, oh no, what's wrong with it? Are they getting attacked? And nope, it's just it doing itself. Well, kind of like this the vanilla server when I had that Drakkar flip itself over when we're on the south side of the Mistlands where those y'alls keep coming around. I was like, that happened too.
Drop the cart right on top of the boat. That ramp there.
Oh yeah.
Right, I woke up in bed.
I'm too heavy.
Yep, I lost the iron that was in my pockets there. It just woke me back up in bed here from whatever that state was before.
Oh, okay.
Gotta save more often, I guess.
Gosh, did I really get stuck here?
I'll be I'll help push.
Okay.
You ever push start a manual car before?
Yes. Many a times.
Right, I was just thinking like that's something that like there's like a whole generation of people that just have no idea.
Yep. It's That's why I love driving manuals back in the day, because you can push start them if your starter goes out. If your clutch goes out, you can just start it in first gear and then power shift the way through. I've had that happen. I've had a clutch blow up on the highway and lost my clutch, so... And I was like, well, fucking guess I got good thing I know how to power shift home. You know, power down shift to the stoplight, turn off the car, and then once, you know, have it in first gear, so when it starts, or once it turns green, just crank over and turn the engine. It's hard on the starter. You know, it's not good, you know, it's definitely not good. But it can be done. And once it starts, you just like floor it, you know, and boom, boom, get going. Just continue power shifting. It ain't pretty, but, you know, if it happens, you know, it's good. You know, it's one way to get home. Okay, now I can break these. So anything should be good there. There. Oh, I should probably... You know, the cart... No, this should be brand new. It shouldn't be damaged, yeah. Oh, like this thing right here. Ugh. I should be hitting this damn thing. If I... Oh, forgot about that one. Oh.
Everything's on fire.
That's the middle mouse click attack. Oof.
And do I have that video you said Rena made pull? I saw it and I pulled it up and then I never did anything with it. I gotta watch that.
Oh, that music video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I can grab a couple things. No, we got everything right. Yeah. That portal's over there. That portal's over there.
Yeah, there's a portal right back here.
My wind belt. There we go. So we're going
do you
to
need help with the boat, or do you... I'm gonna go work on that building.
That's fine, yeah. No, I just plotted my course. Oh, oh. Guess first I should get my butt away from this shoreline. Don't go forward into the frickin' dry dock.
Dun dun dun.
The portal is there. Okay, and away I go. Come on. Go on, go. You know, I still haven't heard that guitar rocking music over in this area like I heard every once in a while the last two streams. Where it's like and whatever singing, whatever. I actually haven't paid attention. I don't think I've got any copyright strikes. So it must be, you know, something that they paid for and allowed to have in the game, or... Oh, there. Speak of the devil, there it is. Oh, I'm not rested. That's fine. I'm just sailing. And there ain't no skill for sailing, so I'm good.
There should be. There should be.
Oh, I still haven't... Huh? I still haven't figured out how we find the new mini bosses, like the snake boss for the swamps, like a bigger crawler. I don't remember if they're like they pop into the map just like the trader and the witch and whatnot once you're nearby them, or if you have to touch one of the new, or do they have a boss, you know, lore marker that you touch, or kind of a Vegaseer modified that unlocks them on the map? I don't remember that, but I think we should be up to one of the new mini bosses here soon.
I hope so.
It'll be fun. See what they got entailed for us. I think that's in the Monstrium mod. We can probably just look in that mods page.
Is there an iron shield? Is it just the iron buckler? Alright, here we go. Iron tower shield, iron bandage shield.
Oh, and there's also a couple new fuck, I can't think of it right now. Barnacle shields. There's a barnacle tower, a barnacle buckler, and stuff like that. Or a bandit. I don't think it's a bandage shield. I think that's just the iron. But yeah, they got like two new ones. I'm like, chitin, that's it. Chitin. So I'm like, you know, that's kind of that'd be cool to have. They look pretty sick too. Might need to switch up my axes now. Find a better iron axe so I can use a shield. Oh shit! What am I running into?
I'm using a wooden shield currently, so that shit needs to change.
Yeah.
I kind of skipped the bronze shield because the magic came so early, so I was like, oh, I don't.
Yeah, you're not using
I'll
it.
just make do. You're sailing.
That song is still going. I think I'm getting a full version.
Would have been great if they got immigrant songs from that
Yeah.
Led Zeppelin for this.
Yeah. Yes. There is this channel coming through like we thought. Through the darkness. So I gotta come around. But it might be faster to go that way.
Yep. Go that. Oh well.
Because if I go down the east side, I have to go all the way down and through that little tiny channel. But I might be able to find something over here. Might find something there. Did I just see a serpent? No. Oh, yep, I did see a serpent. Do I need you? Do we need serpent? Or we need serpent? Oh, you're gonna piss off serpent? Come on, come back here. Oh, all right. Whoops. I guess the fight's over. He ran.
Brave Sir Robin ran again.
Yes. Brave Sir Robin ran. He ran. No, I didn't. Serpent. Serpy. Yeah, there's a Serpy spot.
Serptard.
And the music starts again. Okay, cool. Oh, hey, here's another serpent. Oh. Oh, here's a good place to fight him. Here's a turtle. Here, come here, buddy. Let me land right here. Odin ships. Oh, they're thinking about Odin. Nice. Actually, what am I using? Oh, you jackasses. Another one that ran away. Little sissies, they come bite me once and they run. Dead ahead, let's go. Yep. And here comes the music again. Alright, so is this like an indicator of serpents? Let's see.
I'm kind of curious if it comes at night or not.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
do we hear it during the day? I feel like we only end up hearing it at night.
It could be. I couldn't tell if it was day or night when I was hearing it in the swamps because, you know, it's the weather. But that could be. Looks like I did find a shortcut back home. Nice.
Building time.
Come on out, Odin. Show your face. We're singing about, or the song's singing about you. means you gotta come say hello.
Very
Oh, no.
interesting. The Romans had a very different relationship with their gods than most modern religions do. I was in Cologne. So Cologne was a Roman colony. So when we were there, I wanted to go see Roman stuff, right?
Yeah.
I mean, sure, I went and touched some ruins like a proper autistic child. And very happy to do that. But one of the places, one of the museums that we went to had an inscription about the Romans like philosophy on it, and it basically says, "I give so that you may give." And the idea being that the reason they sacrificed to their gods is that they expected something in return from their gods.
Oh yeah.
I was like, huh, that's a very interesting concept. Like, because that's not, most modern religions aren't that way. Most modern religions, like, you bow before your god, right?
Yeah.
Insert gold glowing eyes, bow before your god.
Do it now.
Ow! Get on the chopper! We're going to heaven!
Yes.
Just get dropped off in Valheim. What the fuck is this? Just
What?
hand it to me.
This is your staging to heaven. You conquer this, then you go. Yes.
No, we're playing, I've got to remember the name of the game's like Dice Throne or something like that. Throne Dice. The little, like, quick board dice game. It was a lot of fun. I got to play as Thor.
Nice.
And he's a Marvel character, Thor, so that was pretty cool. But we already have cultist heads.
I think it's when I was running around the mountains last time.
But we don't have any Fenris fur yet? Or is that Fenris fur going to be the leather?
Oh, look at this fish. I think it was from those little purple Fenris guys in the mountains when I was running around.
You need their head to make the, like the hood for the Fenris armor.
Okay.
And it took me, in our vanilla game, it took me so freaking long to get a freaking trophy for the stupid heads. I'd killed so many cultists. Drop your heads already.
Yeah, totally. Give me it's mine. I mean, it reminds me of, I want to try that trophy hunt one of these times. Be interesting to do.
Hunt?
It's a mod where it just tracks, has like a little thing at the bottom, I think, where it shows like all the trophies of, all that you can get, and it's like, it's a race to get all the trophies. See how fast you can do it.
And that could be fun. I'm not usually super competitive, but I could see that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I want to do it like versus each other. I think it'd be fun to do like a little little co-op, see how we can do on the trophy hunt.
Yeah.
Do like a 2x drop, so we're all involved for the kills. We both get a drop. If someone's not there, just don't pick it up, or maybe like honor system. But it'd be basically it'd be something to do like just with each other type of thing, or something I do. It'd be either solo or with someone else for fun. I think it'd be kind of fun sometime.
Yeah.
Just gives a little different way of playing the games. Always can be fun. Different goals, different deadlines or end lines, I guess you'd say. Oh. Okay, so it's daytime now, and the music's still going. It's on like the second track now, I think. And it's been playing like for the last 5 minutes, which is kind of cool. I like it. It's a good soundtrack.
I wonder if sailing music was added by the mod.
Yeah.
Boat mod, because I think we only hear it when we're on a boat.
Yeah, I've only noticed it on the boat, so it might be. So it might be the Odin ship thing. I could ask Marathon, the mod guy. But it's it's thinking about Odin and Valhalla, so it's it's very appropriate to the game.
Right.
The storms at seas. Yeah, this is definitely got to be a boat thing. It's storming and they're singing a song about storm at seas. No way. No way. These waves are getting huge. Oh, that jumped the ship.
I wonder where my wifey's at.
Is that a channel? What is this?
Now on channel 13.
Yeah. Make a decision mode. Just don't go left, right into the rocks. Go around them.
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay. A dragon's head. Oh yeah. Oh, this ain't looking good. This ain't looking good for poor old Mo. Where the fuck am I going? Into a channel or into a dead end? Where are you going? I'm trying to sail back home, Marina. Okay, yeah, this is definitely a backup situation. Come on. Let me back up. Yeah, there we go. Big wave, big wave. Mo don't belong here. I'm trying to cut through. Our base is right there. I don't want to go all the way around. That's what I'm trying to do. Deliver this big ass shipment of iron back to the base. Beep, 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 beep. Back it up here, back it up, back it up. Yeah, oh shit. Mo, you were doing so good. Beep, beep, beep. Come on, back it up, back it up, back it up, up, up. Back it up. There we go. Get me out of here. Well, yeah, I should keep an eye out for Thor. For all you haven't seen Thor, I can show him if he decides to poke his head out. You just gotta see a ball of lightning or a point of lightning emitting from all around in a circle. And that, you look up and you'll find Thor. Okay, where am I? Oh shit, I need to go this way. Follow this shoreline. Yeah, I got a video on my channel that from like a year and a half ago. I put a video on View Thor as he. One time I was sailing back with something on my earlier servers, but I saw him twice on the way home, and I recorded him. I was recorded the first one, and I kept him recording when I saw the second one. And like minutes later, I'm like, damn, back-to-back viewings, nice. But you'll see lightning come straight down, which is one thing. But if you small lightning emanate from a small point and then going across the sky, zoom in, you'll see. Well, you can't get a clear close view, but oh yeah. See, that's just straight down. And you can also see Odin sometimes. Look behind you, he'll be standing there watching you. You get close to him, he disappears. And sometimes he'll be in front of you when you're running around, and you'll just see him if you stop and you'll, what the heck? You can, Spot him before he disappears. I need this shoreline. What the fuck? Ah, why is there low spots here? Yeah, I've got a short or two as well that have me spot Odin. I think I've seen him on the vanilla server when I was standing on the, what is that? The portal hub. I portaled out and looked down to where I was going to go, and I saw him standing there looking at me.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah,
I'm finding shallow ass spots in the middle of the ocean, pissing me off.
You find that thick booty getting your ship all rammed up on it, huh?
Yeah, what the fuck is... I think I'm coming into an end.
What did I
Hello.
come into?
Me sailing the boat home. And the music's been playing this almost whole time.
Yeah, you missed it. The boat, like, it was a sad boat and needed belly rub, so it flipped over.
Yeah. What is this? That looks interesting.
What does it look like? I don't have any of my stuff up yet.
It's in the swamps. It's looks like a lore marker with a couple of, you know, green lanterns next to them, some draugrs. I'm like, is that like something that tells me to go to the new mini boss? Or, I don't remember seeing this in vanilla. Oh, I'm not fucking rested.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I guess the one-star skeleton, even though he's a pussy. First one to go. Alright, they're all dead.
BRB.
Wait, okay, I get a special marker. Long years ago, the world of Valheim was raised proud of noble people. Ah, this is just the draugrs. There, I want to build myself. Do I have enough wood, stone? I can find stone. There.
Right.
You just saw the Thor short? Oh yeah, pretty cool, huh, Raina? Oh. Get out of here, Leechy Poos.
Alright. That's something here. I'm gonna go gather some wood. You want help over there?
I'm gonna try and get a quick rest buff before I start sailing again. Discount. Drying off. That's good. I'm not technically fully under the roof. I'll take it. Not even smoked. What?
Puff house.
I know I'm smoking, but come on, jeez, guys. Try this then.
I said, quick. He's hitting the pole. Hit him.
Yeah, get him. Yeah. Nah, I shouldn't get smoked. Just be smoking.
Someone was talking to us earlier, and I saw this post on Reddit, but apparently our town that we live in has a wizard.
Oh,
A
yeah.
guy who dresses in gray robes and runs around like a wizard.
Nice. I'll get you. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
And I only just found out about it, and people were like, oh, you didn't know about that guy? And I was like, why is nobody telling me there's a wizard in my town?
Yeah.
But it was on one of those like internet threads that was like every town has some kind of like blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Alright, what am I bringing with me when I'm...
Come on, Barry, no more. What are those fucking leeches? Yeah, there we go. Resting. Woohoo!
Do you think there'll be a new boss for the north?
Oh,
I think you mentioned something about that.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a boss, but they're saying like a fork in the road, you know, to go, south, good or bad, and decide how to like, test your skills. But the mysterious foes was the most recent update. So, at least
Like,
some new
I'm gonna go south
baddies.
to fight Satan.
Yeah, that's not fun, everyone. Don't do it. Not
We
worth
don't know
it.
how bad they're gonna make the north though.
Yeah.
All this magic shit going here for now. I don't wanna. Look at me. We need to plan a good HIKE with him on these weekends because he's gotten neglected the last couple.
Yeah, Mr. gone on 2 walks a day. Neglected. Down, baby.
Such a neglected boy.
It's only like a 10-minute walk to the church at the top of the street, so he's a Cataluna doggo.
Yeah. I need more. Yep. First start sailing, here comes the music. Marina says hello. She says hello, Zero.
Hi, what?
Phase Zero. Key. I think she's saying hi to you.
Hi.
She probably looked to see who was in the Discord voice.
Me off guard.
Yeah. Yeah, Wolf and Key.
And she does not use that alias at all anymore.
Well, I still use phase 0 in a lot of places. It's just usually phase down. It's the abbreviation of that. I'm not sure, actually, I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure anybody's ever gone by 0. Which is fine.
Wait.
I waited table, so I answered a hey you.
I got turned around. Right, where am I trying to go? Where are we? Wait, no. Oh, this is a bunch of psych outs over here. Cut throughs, nope. Just a little inlet. Don't tell me I have to go all the way fucking around.
Put the boat in your pocket.
Yeah, there's like...
Yeah, and like 40 stacks of iron.
Yeah.
Just put the 40 stacks of iron in your pocket.
Ah, Dono coming in. Welcome in, Restart. He says, yo-ho and a bottle of rum. Yes, I be sailing there with my booty. Thank you very much, Restart. How's it going? You were playing Gray's 7 Days server last night, weren't you? There's Blood Moon. Amy was playing with Laura and him on the server. Gray's has got magic.
He's on.
That's something we've been playing recently. It's pretty fun. It's a mod that has magic in 7 days, yeah.
Oh.
You get health potions, stamina potions, mining potions. I don't know, there's more stuff. I just haven't done it all yet. And it's a lot like this. It takes 7 days back to like the Alpha 16 days where you don't get the books for anything. You learn by doing stuff, kind of like in Valheim. The more you run, the more you work on your stamina. The more you wrench on stuff, the more you work on your, scavenging or mechanics or whatever, whatever skills are tied to it, It's kind of like this in a way, but it's pretty interesting.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, I think
7 days playthrough.
I'm trying to think if there's any new vehicles in there. I haven't gone through very far yet. We just started. But yeah, it's pretty fun. Research is doing good, yes sir. No errors. Yeah. Good. Yeah, if you have the folders locked nested in another subfolder within the mods, it can make things not work right. It has to be proper folder structure.
It's important.
Yeah.
I usually use a nice cardstock and fold it in the middle and cut out a little slot so you can see a label.
Yeah, here you go. Perfectly done.
There's a Razorback outside of the Razorback pen, and I was like, Mr. Pig, you should be in there. But his name is Lucy, so I guess he's the one who's just out and about.
Oh, Lucy, he loves the beach lawn. I usually catch him out hanging out on the beach front. Just gazing off.
Have like character.
Yeah.
That one hangs out on the beach.
Yeah, and there's Freebies. Oh no, I'm thinking that's I think it's Freebie. I think Lucy. Oh yeah, Lucy is the one that got out of that got out of the pig farm. He like got popped out like somehow like when he grew up, like something like just shoved him outside. All right, I guess you're Lucy now, boy. Yeah, and Freebie's the dark horn that likes to stand on the waterfront. And there's I noticed. Oh, I had to kill some guys that were walking around inside the base last time I remember, and I repaired your fence line and replaced it and got some back in there. But I noticed they broke a hole in your wall, so like some were moving in and they were doing the nasty on your flooring earlier, so I just ran away. I was like, one's angled up on top of another one and they vibrating. Everyone, let's look away.
Pardon me, didn't mean to intrude.
Sorry. Yeah.
Silly goats.
Yes.
It's bedtime. Are we sleeping tonight?
I'm in the middle of sailing.
I didn't think so.
Oh, yeah, he's sailing,
I figured that was the case still.
And I don't think I have a portal in my pocket.
It's all good. I was just curious. I'm hanging out the base anyway, so I'm not really worried.
Okay.
Well, about raids being so low. Well, if you're near a portal, right? Just in case.
I'm in a tower that's raid proof.
Oh, well, whoop-de-doo.
You?
Perhaps you're coming to where you are.
I've seen 3 serpents on the way sailing back. Whenever I set the boat to autopilot and start firing arrows, they get up to the boat, take one arrow, try to take a bite, and then just turn around. But I got them marked on the map, so if we ever want to get serpent meat, I know where 3 spawners are. And I'll mark the map. Those were, if you see on the ocean something that says Serpy. Oh, hey, hey, buddy, here's another Serpy.
Bro, you need like a portal from the bottom of your tower to the top. This is crazy.
Yeah.
It's called an elevator. Did you not see it?
I
No.
don't feel rested again.
You gotta work on your magical abilities.
Magic.
Yeah, I can
Nice
summon
ability.
imps. I was gonna be staying on a while.
Oh, I got
Doing some quick science.
Oh, I have 2 Surtling cores in my pocket. I don't know if that's from the Surtlings that were dying. Here, let's put it on
See,
autopilot
Black
for a
Forest,
second.
You can get yourself some Grey Dwarf ice pretty fast. Then you just find wood.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Are you
there's nothing
serious?
else here. Whoa! Jump from the front of the boat so you get to the back of the boat really quickly when it's going full speed. Oh, hey, here's a... Oh, that's a fueling village. Get away from the shoreline. I'm like, oh, there's a barbecue. Oh, nope, that's a bonfire. I see you. Oh, in my solo game where the no map was, or the no map game, I did a certainly, I ran across this field tower when I found motor. When I was going like to take the stuff back from, that chest that you get from the mini boss, I was sailing away.
Fire guys is coming our way. The great elf white mage. I can assume
You
that
mean
you're.
the one that you're standing over there intimidating or by standing on the beach?
Hello.
I'll just let you know because I guess your tower is stone. Never mind.
Stone to towers.
Yeah, that's pretty stone.
Sorry, what were we saying though?
I was sailing away from that sealed tower with the little bits of black metal and the unportable treasure chest for Hilder. And like not too far away, I saw another one. I'm like, what the fuck? There's 2 like really close next to each other. So when I'm done with the playthrough, I want to turn the map on so I can see, okay, how does the world look like I've been playing this last X amount of playthroughs. When I'm done, turn on the map and like see what's going on. So I want to see like what. That's pretty interesting. 2 sealed towers within like a couple of minutes of sailing. It really was not far at all. I was like, well, I don't have to go do that now. I already got the eggs I wanted. Since I haven't beaten Yaglith yet, but I did find, stumbled across his boss marker. Like we were saying, is the easiest, most common way it's done.
Yeah, I've always just come across it.
Oh, I'm not rested. This is grueling.
Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Uh-oh.
I ended
That
up,
doesn't look good.
yeah, as long as know what the motherfucking those skeeters come after me while I'm trying to turn around real quick. This ended up being like a dead end with a freaking whole bunch of planes. So stop full speed, turn the fuck around.
Yeah, you don't want to get banked up there.
Yeah, I was trying to follow the coastline. I came back in at the wrong angle. Although I'm not too worried about, getting a single death heater on me. I don't want to actually autopilot and dry dock myself on the land of the planes and have to figure out saving myself and get the boat out of there with no portal. Nah. Just avoid the whole situation. But this is like the Philippines of the Plains Islands. All these little tiny islands everywhere. Kind of just see it for like, what?
To go to.
Yeah.
We seem to have met a lot of Filipino people in our lives the last couple of years.
Oh yeah.
But
There's-
this must be the area that we're in.
There's this Dutch brothers rep nearby that we go to. mostly because it's nearby, and it's got a really shitty parking lot. It's on like this main road that's just adjacent to the highway entrance or off ramp, and it's just really they could have designed the parking lot better because they have like a back neighborhood road that comes up close to it, and on the other side of the road would be like gas station 76 or something. But this little neighborhood road comes up and stops, doesn't go to either parking lot, has a little barricade. It's like, why couldn't they just like, make the ease of access to these businesses easier than only from the busy road that, was right there next to the highway entrance. The little network.
Tell you why.
Why?
The neighbors didn't want it.
Yeah, probably.
Want it, and the government forced the developer not to put it there. I've seen it 100 times.
Could be. Because you see this barricade, like, why couldn't they just forked, left into the gas station, right into this little minute? It's like 5 mini businesses, and then like a taco shop and the Dutch Brothers. This is really congested, and this pot shop just died. Just went dead. And okay, that'd be so much nice.
Of those neighborhoods will complain when they have a hard time getting to these businesses. I've got to go out on the main road and go all the way around. And it won't be the people living directly next to it, but it'll be people near it.
Yeah. In our area, they legalized cannabis, and they only allowed it to be in like industrial parks. And I think like a little old lady came forward and was like, I've got cancer and glaucoma, and I need to get this, and my doctor's recommended the medicine. It's working wonderfully for me, but I gotta go to these industrial parks, and I kind of lost in them. I'm not used to that kind of an area, and so they're like the board of commissioners or whatever were like, they all loosened it up real quick, because it's like, it's not a bunch of like 27-year-old stoners just trying to run around getting high. It's you've made it a medical thing, and now it needs to be treated as such.
Yeah, and the people need to get the access to it like they want to. Parkinson's, elderly, lots of other district applications, and them trying to navigate a hard little run around jump through the hoops to do it is BS for medicine now. One thing I think is stupid here in Oregon, there's SSI, Social Security, and then I have SSDI because I'm disabled. Well, when you go to apply for medical marijuana, you can get discounts for if you're on food stamps, just Social Security, or like military and stuff like that. So the biggest discount you can get is if you're on SSI. You get basically 2/3 knocked off. But since I'm SSDI, I don't count. I'm on disability. It's the reason why I fucking need the drug. But it doesn't give me a discount. I only qualify since I'm low income and get food stamps, or even just now just the state Medicaid will give it, get you. But I get like 1/10 of a discount. It's like not as much. Like, okay, really, guys, you guys can't go through a pen and paper and legislative and say, hey, SSDI people, they also need the fucking same discount as SSI. It's basically the same bucket, and they're DI, they're disabled. Why do they fucking need this thing? It helps with some disabilities.
Yeah.
But like, okay, really? Come on, Oregon, you can do better than that.
It's not just an Oregon problem, unfortunately. It's
yeah.
The United States is incredibly ageist.
And it's not federally legal yet. Although, it's got to be. The bricks are falling. It's gonna happen. Mm-hmm. Every year a new state gets medical, new state gets fully. Hey, whatever, just freaking do it. And
we're definitely approaching that inflection point where
the tipping point.
Have it legal that the federal government has to legalize it in response, because I think that's what happened with alcohol.
Really? Yeah. It's been a while since I've thought about that, but I think so. Yeah.
If every state does that, that's just the way. It's the way our.
It's like, okay, this is the way society feels on things. They like it, so gone with the law against it. Society's social, norms change.
Alright, I was sailing and I started getting that rock music too.
Isn't that cool? I've been at this whole, like, last 20 minutes I've been jamming out to this shit. I'm surprised it takes so fucking long to sail home.
Sun rising.
Am I in? Yeah. I'm on the right path. Good. Oh, I'm on the right path to freaking hitting the shoreline too. Watch out.
Doing some jump training while I wait for the sun to rise. Go back to our main base so I don't trigger a raid at night.
Oh,
Raids don't
yeah.
have any different of a chance at night than they do during the day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's every 42 or 45 minutes. I can't remember. It rolls the dice.
I thought it was 40.
You all ruined
Or
it,
something. 4x, enter your number there. I know, I've heard that many times. So in the 40s range.
Yeah.
RNGesus Jesus comes out and says, all right.
Everything.
Okay.
They're like, I always wonder people that like do that. They're like, oh, this happens every 42 minutes. I'm like, are you sitting there with a timer?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know. I don't know if someone read it in like the code, or something. Or it's probably like, hey, within every 40 to 45 minutes, roll the dice, and when you roll the dice, choose another random number between X and X amount of time. That's probably what it is. Probably be the most logistical way to do it, to give it kind of a variant so it feels kind of more random.
Yeah, I think it's 2 rolls. The first roll is whether you get raided or not, and the second roll is who's raid. What is the raid?
Yes. Yeah, if you get the raid to thumbs up, like I can look at the logs and I can watch when the log line comes up, like event started, and then the next line will be event whatever at the coordinates, in the world. So if I was like to eagle eye watch it or have like a program, scan for like things and ping, so hey, could tell, but no, stop it! Don't roll the second dice.
Yeah.
Alright, time to go get some coal.
Yo ho ho and
Coal
my
farm.
coal farm. Oh yeah. Yo
It's
ho ho
certainly
and my
worth
bottle
the
of
reward.
Pepsi, cherry Pepsi.
I wish they'd let me freaking burn the Surtling cores in there. I just went and picked up 24 Surtling cores at one of these flames.
By the crypts we were just at. Yeah.
I put a base near these other ones.
Yeah. And that mine, iron mine aisle.
Yep.
Yeah, the 2 certain flames. Actually, there's more than just 2 certain flames, weren't there?
Yeah, there's like 5 on this little island here.
That's right, yeah.
But there's a little walled off portal over here.
I'm on my 4th round of food on this sailing venture. Good thing I stocked up.
That's screwed. Carrying too much, that's fine. No, listen. Surtling cores are heavy.
Are they? I haven't really paid attention.
Well, when you're carrying like 30 of them, they start to add up real fast.
Yeah.
Usually I'm only ever carrying like 2, so that's never been a weight issue. But, I'm like trying to pick up coal and my pockets are too full of Surtling cores to pick up coal, and I'm like, what an
What?
odd problem to have.
Yeah.
I might build us some more smelters so we can get a crap load of iron processed real fast. Which is why I'm bringing coal back. Ooh, and I got another Surtling trophy. Let's put that in the trophy box. Maybe someone will discover that they can make a summoning thing with it.
Yeah.
Oh, hi doggy. You wanna go outside potty? Right back.
Okay. My boy Ziggy's been sleeping behind me, so you kind of see my the wheel of my wheelchair Just have to point him almost right at me. He's just sleeping on the ground there, just been all cuddled up. Looks like Sirius back on the couch.
I am totally brain farting what the fuck I was just doing. Just like walk through a doorway and it's like, where am I? What's going on? What year is it?
Yeah, oh shit.
What year is it? Sir, it is 942 AD.
Aw, shit.
You died in a battle and Odin has swept you off to another world. Oh yeah, this shit again.
This shit again? Damn. Alright, let me get my pants on. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. What were we gonna say?
I was gonna say, I think Valhalla, that's the heaven I want to go to.
Yeah.
Or Freya's Hall. Apparently there's multiple heavens in like the Viking mythology.
Oh, really?
Everyone knows, like Valhalla, which is Odin's hall. But apparently Freya has her own hall of warriors.
Okay.
And Freya is, I think that's Odin's
His
wife?
daughter or wife? Yeah,
Waifu.
it's one of the waifu. Yeah.
His waifu. He's got a waifu pillow of her. I have to joke with Kirsten about making a waifu pillow of her.
That. She's like, oh, really?
It's like, oh yeah, okay. Alright, that's all the free coal I can find. Which is still a lot.
Okay, so I think definitely the east side and down will be faster, even though there's that little channel there and that little channel there. It might be faster.
The island could just be like right here for all you know.
Yeah, we gotta go take the speedboat around there.
I might do that here in a little
Oh
bit.
shit. The dragon's had to cleave its hide. Odin's ships. Dun, 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 dun.
Man, alright, so in this game we've got our skill loss way lower than our other game. My runs are already to 64.
Nice. Yeah, I want to get a playthrough where we actually get something pretty well maxed out, you know? Because damn, you work for it. It sucks when you lose it.
Alright.
Especially like when it just, yeah, the Ashlands, when you just, like I was saying when I first were getting into the Ashlands, it's not that you die, it's that you die a lot, it's that you die spaced out enough where it always chunks away and you're just out of that Odin, you know, your death forgiveness buffer, and then you get the death again, and you're, gosh, shit, so you're careful, get your stuff back, you're just out of the death thing, bam, you die again, fuck, you know, knock, 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 and it just chunks away so quickly.
Yeah. It is very frustrating.
It's like, we worked up for this so hard. You got either, or you just gotta be much higher level when you step foot in there. You know, either just, you shouldn't step in there, you know, earlier than like level 70 or something. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, it could be that we just don't quite understand how prepared we actually need to be going in there, right?
Yeah.
Like going up with backup armor and stuff. And
There's somebody we were talking to where they were basically saying that. They were like, how are you guys only level 50 or something? And you're
Yeah.
in Ashland?
Yeah. Well, that's also too, like, after we've been knocked down too. I don't remember what our levels were when we went in. I'd have to go back and look at the streams and see if I pop up the skills at any time, which I don't do that often.
Yeah. I don't know if you were that much higher than that. Maybe by, you know, close to 60, but...
Yeah, see, my run's 70, axes is 63, jump is 45, pickaxe is 56, and then wood cutting at 45. Everything else is like mid-20s and lower. You know, with the top things you use, they're pretty good. And we're just, you know, messing around waiting to beat up Bone Mass still. Then we have Motor and Yaglith. And those are all relatively not bad as long as we do, you know, you're properly prepared. And you don't go around at night with mountains with no portal in your pocket. That's definitely not a good thing to do. You French fry when you're supposed to pizza, you're gonna have a bad time. Because yeah, my solo run, that's the only ways I've died, is the caught at night with the Rolf, and I got 2-star with a couple others, you know, fucking jump around, then you're out of stamina, no portal. You know, trying to get back to your portal you know of. Good luck.
Oh man, you gotta capture the 2-star next time.
Yeah, I was thinking, I was
like a nightmare.
Oh yeah, they're demolishers. I was thinking the whole time, like, I wish I could tame you, I need to get the fuck away from you right now. You know, but if I had like a hoe and some rocks, maybe I could have, like, you know, built myself a little fake, you know, ground wall to cheese it out of there, but no, I tried, you know, and then next time was like I was caught in the plains with a wolf raid just after I was done fighting something, or, you know, I was kind of low on my stamina already, and I was trying to get up to a rock to take a potion and didn't make it. With like 7 or 8 wolves spawn in on those, which is good if you're prepared. It's a good delivery system for wolf meat. But if you're not prepared, it's a panic. Because those wolves are no fun. Oh hey, it looks like we got a little place here. Where am I near? Oh yeah. That's the Elder Island.
You don't want to watch me dance, I guess. The Elder.
Yeah. The Elder and Trader's there. So that means I'm on the final leg. Come around, turn left, and I'm on the way back.
Yep. Uh-oh, waifu's angry. I heard her yelling down there.
I always activate my bonus buffs, but when I do, it's usually an accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, the F key is not the best key for that.
I
Well, I
like.
switched it from F to E, but
Oh really? I put mine to G. Yeah, so it's still just like F, but you have to stretch. You have to consciously stretch further over to hit G, than accidentally hitting it.
Oh, G's for my grenades.
Nice.
No, I should work on is making another one of these. Scout the lev or whatever it is. Building furnace. OdinShipPlus. OdinShipPlus. Plus what? I don't know. There's a warship skull to live too.
Ooh.
Alright, we need more cockwood, iron nails, marine rope, and steel cannons.
Some of that is leather scraps, which we have abundance. Caulked wood. I can't remember if it's core wood or regular wood.
Pine wood.
It was fine wood?
Yeah, even worse.
Yeah. I think we actually have more core wood at the moment than fine.
We got a boatload. I
Of
feel like that's what, like, add some magic stuff to the game. Give me that. Make it so that, I got, like, I can transform my, like, alchemically transform my leathers or my woods or whatever.
yeah.
the bear, the fox, 2 grey dwarfs. but I've gotten chasing me so far.
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, look, a boar's joining the fray as well.
I was watching something on that, like some video essay on it, and I was like, man, that's, this makes me want to watch the movie again. I don't think I've ever watched it from front to back. I've just seen like some big chunks at times, but you've seen a lot of it if through memes online. It's been so memed.
What movie are you talking about?
Oh wait, I think it's Starship Troopers. Sorry, I just thought, and I was like, oh wait, no, that one was one. Yeah, no, not the one with Sigourney Weaver.
I was quoting The Office.
Oh,
More about
yeah.
Need more Sterling cores? I got a stash. So I keep some of my war gaming stuff, so there's all World War II stuff, and they're all like, there's some things that you just have tons of, right? So like I've got like tons of Jeeps, right? Because they're just all over the place in World War II.
Yeah.
And they're like I 3D printed them, so they're pretty robust models, so I just keep them in a little baggie. Those like baggie of Jeeps, and I'll like walk around and be like, hey, you want to buy some Jeeps? I'll shake the bag at them.
Shake. Nice. Oh, that's a different kind of drug. What the Jeep's made out of.
It'd be so cool, like, I always think of Ant-Man. And
yeah.
the guy had the tank on a keychain.
Yeah.
So every time I'm playing with these models, that's what I can't help but to think of that. I'm like, oh man, it'd be so badass if I could just like throw this Jeep out and boom, there's a Jeep.
Yeah.
Monstrium almost killed me.
It did not. You ran right into it. I watched that.
Raina's
factory.
Raina's come down to 24% IQ, and I am up to 10%.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I was 6 before. Woohoo!
Oh wow.
So that's almost a double in percentage. 40% better.
You can do math now because you've gotten smarter.
Yay!
Don't threaten me with a good time. Math is the language of the universe. And we had an interesting weekend now that I think about it, Key.
I'm exhausted. I'm so tired.
Yeah.
Right? We met we didn't meet two, but we got to hang out two very fascinating couples.
Nice.
Her stepsister's baby daddy and his new wife.
Well, not my stepsister.
And my cousin, my stepdad's niece, who I've never met before. Her husband's a gamer, so I love meeting gamers.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll be your gamer.
Milo got up, went over and stood and stared at him. Lay down, buddy.
Just please love me. Ooh, I leveled. No, I think actually I got extra wood. Yep, one extra caulked wood.
Yeah. What is the device you use to plant trees? What is that called?
The cultivator.
Tree planter.
Oh, it's a cultivator? I thought there was another one that did it.
Oh,
Nah,
the
the
cultivator
cultivator.
plants everything. Through the cultivator, life is formed. Right, where are we keeping our tree seeds at?
In this box right here. I think.
There you go. Put those birch seeds in there so we can have a big flourishing birch forest.
I was gonna go plant them.
I can
Please
see the
go for it.
base.
Congratulations, Omo. We're so glad to have you back.
Yeah. Oh, that's the fisherman's stock. Oh, there's a lot of fish he has. Someone should collect the fish.
Oh yeah, that I wasn't sure what that box was, and I didn't want to break something. And then I
Yeah.
had to go brush my teeth or something. I forget.
Yeah, that's
I
I paid the fisherman like $69 last stream at the end, and he's been fishing for us. Whew. Good. Boat is home with a shitload of iron.
Nice.
And boy, do I need a rest buff. I lost it a couple times. Oh, and here's another round of food. Oh, someone got ready for these.
Yeah, when you come back with like 30 Sterling cores and you're already sitting on 30, it's just like, ah, fuck it. Let's just build a whole bunch and get this shit done.
Yeah.
And then we can just knock them down. Like, they don't gotta stay around.
Yeah. Temporary smelting manufacturing plant. All right, get my rest buff. Rested. Oh yeah. And we don't have to pull it off the boat. We can reach it from here from the crafting containers.
Nice.
So saves us doing the lug.
Do we have a box for fish already, or should I make a new box?
It's been bottom left with the meats. I need to do something with making another one. Yeah. Or we just make one of these. There's two empty up here. So yeah, you can probably pull the fish and make their own dedicated box now. Fine with me. Don't forget this is a smelter 2 up here.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? You load it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
Excellent.
it needs more coal.
Cool. There should be plenty of coal. 40. Let's all go to bed and have all this iron pop out in the morning.
Yeah, sounds good to me. There. Rena says, "Yay, home sweet home." I know that was a long sailing trip. Wow. I don't know how many days that was. It was like 4 in-game days.
3 years later.
Yeah, swipe the SpongeBob overlay or title card. Many days later.
Was it Evan and Caitlin Dookie? Was it like one meal later or something like that?
Sleeps.
One sleeps later, yeah, because they'll be working on projects and they'll be like, you know what, you just start making bad decisions when you've been working too long. We need one sleep. So it'll be like a title card, one sleep later.
Here's Freebie on the beach again, just enjoying the view.
Because usually that terminology, "oh, it's one more sleep away," or whatever, is used by parents with children to get them to go the fuck to bed because they're excited about something happening soon. And
So much iron. But we need it all.
Yes.
Curious what we'll run out of first, coal or iron.
Oh shit. There's a bunch in here.
What? Coal?
Iron. I was looking at the boat.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. The back one. It's empty, okay. Hey Freebie. Yeah, I know you love the beachfront. Oh, that's overflowed. Yeah. Everyone, make iron shit. Gear up. Where's your bag?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that in a second.
Bows
Now
and
that we have iron, I'm
crossbows.
making a second fast ship Scuddlev.
Nice. Hey, welcome in, Fly Old Guy. Says, just dropped in to hit that like button and say hello. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Greatly appreciated. How you doing? A pretty fly for an old guy. Dun, 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 dun. I was just watching a thing on Weird Al Yankovic earlier. I saw that guy in concert back in like 95, I think. Just after he did the I'm fat, dun, he had the fat suit. He came out on the stage doing that shit in this fat suit. It was pretty fun.
Alright, we got 2 fast ship scuttle lives now.
Nice.
Hopefully, give us the money.
I have
Well,
two.
that means that one of us can go exploring out, and if something happens and they don't have a portal, we can get there relatively quickly.
Yeah. Now speaking of, I just put portal stuff in my pockets. So I had two Surtland cores that couldn't fit into the box. So, yar.
What we could do is just make sure that there's portal stuff on every boat by default.
That makes sense.
10 wood, 20 fine wood, 10
Yeah.
scorpies, and 2 Shortling cores, because the 10 regular wood's just to build a workbench, but that's necessary. I used to just throw a whole stack of wood in there because then you could like land, place a few walls, you know, do whatever you need to do.
Yeah. Got a little shake shack.
Do it.
Get some shakes. I love a milkshake so much. I've been trying to find a good protein shakes to eat. I really want to lose weight, and based on what I've read and the research I've done is I need to increase my protein a lot. So like I think I need to hit. My people are constantly telling me to try even higher than what I'm aiming for, but I'm aiming to hit like 120 grams of protein in a day, which is a lot.
Yeah.
And someone was like, you need to eat your own weight in protein, and I'm like, good freaking lord,
No.
like I'm like over 250 grams of protein a day is just like, I'm going to go kill a whole chicken farm.
Yeah.
Like now granted, maybe chicken breast isn't the best like theory to measure that from, but do you know how many beans that is?
Yeah, totally.
So I've been looking for protein shakes. All the potions up here are done.
Oh, nice. We have one more. I'm gonna throw that in.
I threw it in.
Good.
Bring these potions to the potion box. Ooh, ooh.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. You were killed by collateral.
Oops.
Collateral damage.
He's coming to my neck of the woods this year. Oh, nice. Yeah, I heard he was also doing, new, Weird Al He's doing a really cool, bigger tour this year with more stops around America. And Fly Old Guy says, yeah, he's going his neck of the woods this year. I should check if he's coming around here, but I wouldn't mind seeing him. But depends on how priced or overpriced he is.
Yeah, what's his neck of the woods anyways?
I know, huh?
Like, I just assume he'd be in California, to be honest, because that seems to be where, like, most artists and musicians end up.
Yeah, I think he is down there.
I'm hopping off for the night, y'all.
All right, have a good night.
Night, baby.
Get some good rest.
Thanks.
Da, da.
See ya later.
So yeah,
Okay.
see you
I
see
mean,
you
enough
tomorrow.
about this. Game jam. I wanna go test some, throw some boats around.
Oh yeah. I'll
Let me
probably
curious
do
what
that.
other people have made. They were asking in the jam, they're like, how's everyone doing? Everyone's got their stuff submitted and blah, blah, blah. And person's like, I'm waiting for the build to finish. And then they're like, ooh. Like, because that can, like, depending on your game, that can be a heavy process. Like when I was messing around with that procedural generation,
Yeah.
I definitely, I set one world side where I was like, yep, not doing it again. We don't need a world that big.
Oh, that's yeah. It takes too long to render.
Yeah, like I've got a powerful computer. I want this to run on whoever's computer, at least to like theoretically.
Yeah. Raina says, life's too short to diet. LOL. I'm gonna eat all the chocolate cake. And then he just said night night to Key. Where's my axe? I'm gonna switch this out.
What kind of chocolate cake do you like, Rena?
All of them.
All of them. Well, like I think my dad's favorite cake is like a German chocolate cake.
Yes. German chocolate's my favorite chocolate cake.
And then like technically a red velvet cake's a chocolate cake, and I'd really like to try making one in like a really authentic manner.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the ones I have, it's like you can taste the food dyes because they're trying so hard to make it red. Ooh, Ghirardelli chocolates, yummy, yummy. Batten me up.
Yeah, totally good. Mm-hmm.
My favorite's the one with
Oh.
where the yeah.
Is my pet rock dead? You got X's for eyes.
Did you not feed him?
I'm gonna take his children real quick. The other one's doing fine. Oh no. I gotta start to. I gotta start doing that. I don't know where my shield's at. Oh, there it is. I looked right at it. I want a cooler mod at shield. I think I do.
Make things.
Yes, make things. No coal. Ooh, that's a problem. Alright.
Yeah, that's why I was worried running out of coal.
She's after that. Oh, wait, what's going on? Okay. Okay. Says, oh my gosh, German chocolate should die to be die for. No velvet, ew. I've never had a red velvet that tasted good.
I've had a few very rarely, but yeah, usually they are like, lack of a better term, chemically tasting.
Yeah.
And it's just they've just crammed it full of red dye because they're trying to make it red. And from what I understand, it's supposed to be some kind of like special processed Dutch cocoa that makes the cake red.
Yeah, it's the non-alkaline chocolate, I think.
Yeah, and like you're supposed to bake it in a certain way, and I've seen people use like beets to help add sweetness and give more redness to it. So, but yeah, I want to try making one day. Because I've had some that I've liked before, but they've been like, I don't think I'd ever buy a cake from the place because I don't have that much money.
Yeah.
You ever see like a bakery be like, oh, this cake's $150? I'm like, the crap?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Like, you know, but you know, it's that like they've got a name attached to it and they're doing wedding cakes on the side, like, so they know they it's, like I know what I've got. It's like, I know what my baking skills are too. I'm gonna try this out.
Yeah.
Like, nothing's not that hard to use.
Nah.
But I also love a good like carrot cake.
This? Yes. This wood won't burn. My first entry to the state fair here in Oregon was a cheesecake stuffed carrot cake, and I got first. It was really good. I loved it. So good. Way, way more cool.
Oh, it takes up to 100 coins? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Add fishing bait.
It's really coin. They need to get that fixed.
I wonder if he intended it to be...
Yeah. Like
like a
fishing
bait you just give him. I don't know, but I think like some more jobs like this where like maybe a coal burner, right? So basically you have a guy that you can come and he's always going to have like a stack or 2 or 10 of stacks of coal or whatever.
Yeah.
I think with some other jobs you give these guys, you can make it really expensive, but it's like someone who would get you metal and whatnot.
Me a box of Duncan Hines and I'll be happy. Nice. This, I can't get this fucking wood to burn. There it goes. I've had to pick it up and move it 3 times and it finally made coal. Oh, there's the extra certlins. That's why. Well, I'm gonna my phone watch. We'll go down and get on my machine. Right on, yeah. Take care. Yeah. Definitely take care of yourself first. Appreciated, and good to see you. She likes being. She got to be computer back in time to be the worm or Wormtown this weekend. I like kind of like a game like that, but we run around and throw snowballs at each other or something, you know.
I mean, I had fun that game, Jan. You want to try to throw another game together?
Yeah.
I mean, we can focus more on some of the, like, you know, since it's not a game jam, we can focus more on building out a rough idea and then get slamming on some artwork and code and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, Ziggy, you're digging at my carpet. Stop doing that, buddy.
Glad Milo is not a digger.
Yeah.
He's a snuggler, though.
Of course, little shrimpy guy. Oh, what the? Oh, what? Oh no! Hey, I'm inside. I'm inside the boat. Look. You see my stream? It'll be a second, but yeah.
Stream, yeah.
I'm locked in the gully. I can't get out.
You need one of us to let you out?
Yeah. Oh wait. Oh.
Say one of us, but it's only me here.
I can't.
Oh, my wife abandoned us.
I can't get out.
It's like what is it in Planet Crafters? They had a bug where if you were like looking at something and you had it highlighted so it turned transparent, you could actually fall through it.
Yeah. Guess I'll just sit down.
All right, time to sail. Let's see, what is it? This like this? Get out while you can, Mo.
It doesn't show an animation like it did just for me.
Maybe try this other side.
No, let me try again. Oh, there we go.
Excellent.
That's definitely gonna have to be saved for the books. That was hilarious.
Yeah, like open, yeet. Oh no.
Yeah, it did it. It gave me like the look had the look of the other one that doesn't have the covers over it and looks like, you know, we're transporting locks. And all of a sudden, like, you know, it had the thing, it was up, and I was standing on top of it when it happened. So I fell down in it, and it closed, and behind me, like, shit. I just self-trapped myself.
Yeah, there's the other one that's got a big hollow. That's the one I think about. Transporting like loxes or wolfies.
Yeah. Well, inside that gully, it's animated with actual stuff in there, because you can see that. As I was running around with it.
I wait for your favorite person to go AFK, open it, and have them walk on it.
Yeah, like when they're standing on it, it's like, boop, open it. Ah, goodbye. Even Shanghaied. All right, let's go over to Yagluth. Nice, I'm 87% stoned now. So I think I'm just gonna take a dolly cart and go get some wood. I don't think
I got a lot of coal from Sterlings. Got like 200 coal from the Sterlings or something crazy like that.
You got more?
You gotta be there when they keep spawning.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that I wasn't sure about. I don't know if you put a workbench there to try to keep the stuff from despawning. It prevents them from spawning also.
I think when I loaded in, it sounded like a whole bunch of them just died all at once.
Yeah, like shoo, they're all staying there. They spawn just above the world, probably just to keep them from, you know, colliding in the world, so it gets the, you know, position of the world. Okay, just a little bit above. Now drop them in, and then how little they know, we can drop into the water. Ah!
Uh-oh. My biggest fan is staring at me.
Hello.
Yeah. Well, so I try to train him to do that. What you need, buddy? He needs to be unleashed. You gotta go potty? Go inside.
I mean, if you want to go to sleep, I'm just out here axing. Good old pine wood and the fine wood. Pine is mighty fine. I wonder if that's also going to fix when you're also trying to axe, you know, tree stumps that are just below you. Instead of having to do the middle mouse click where you just does the downward chop. I wonder if it's going to be able to, you know, look down, and when they do the patch, also effective for these, not just enemies. Sometimes on the hill you have to go just below it so you can kind of be on the same, or a little bit lower to hit the stump proper.
Yeah, it's funny, despite the combat being the way it is, I've never heard anyone ever complain about it being clunky in this game.
Yeah. I do really like, yeah, the fight mechanics. What did I hear? I heard someone go like,
I hear it.
Yeah, I must have just...
House.
Yes.
Alright. I got my guy back. I'm putting him in bed.
Yeah. Yeah, I got like no stamina.
A ghost in my house.
New. Can I get... Good morning.
Time to rock and roll.
Yes.
I'm still on a building kick, so.
What was that?
I said I'm still on a building kick, so.
Oh, I think some
Rubbing my hands
cake.
together, which no one can
Oh.
see or hear, but.
Yeah. I was like, did you say building cake? You're building a cake? I was watching oh, go ahead.
Fun.
Go ahead.
Oh, my favorite cake. I was just gonna say my favorite cake is a yellow cake with like chocolate frosting.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, good.
I like yellow cakes. It's a lot moister than a white cake's fine. I find to be. But sorry, I was.
Yeah.
Your cake
Good.
conversation from earlier.
Cake. Oh, get out of here, jabroni. Ah. There we go. Bye. Hey, boy.
Yeah, tomorrow night on the Vanilla World, I'll have to drag you over to see the tower that I built over there.
Oh, yeah.
The spire in front of it is a bonfire.
Cool. Wood cutting 46. Ash. Back here, wood. Oh, not all the way down to the beach.
Don't you love when that happens?
Yeah. Guess I should build like some wood poles to like stop them rolling down the hill that way. Build an effigy. Wicker Man.
Up to the forest.
Hey, we got fire turn on. We can build a Wicker Man and burn him down.
So focused on building. All this building and coding makes me want to play Space Engineers.
Back to that coding of the game. If it's in-game coding, is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, there's in-game coding and Space Engineers. It's actually in C#. And so you can access your blocks on your ship and have them do various things.
Do you have a game playthrough you've been playing for quite a while, or are you thinking of like, you know, like doing a new run through?
Yeah, I have not played the game in like a long run through in a long time, so I currently have, if you ever see me playing it, I'm probably playing a like a scenario, and you're I'm eventually going to be triggering like never-ending wave of like bad guys. And
Oh,
by
damn.
eventually trigger, I mean I'm still in like I want to be prepping for it stage of things.
Yeah.
All right, time to keep adding some whimsy to my tower.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my word of 2025, whimsy. I see the ashwood. You can. There's other like floor tiles and stuff you can make with ashwood.
Oh. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah. I think I've done a lot of the walls, but I don't build a whole bunch with this shit because every time we go looking for wood, you know, we wake up the whole damn neighborhood. Whole island's
Right.
like, you ain't taking our wood.
I don't know what you think you're doing here.
Mm-hmm. Who invited you?
Get him, boys.
Yes.
3,000 skeletons later. But that would be fun to do in addition to trophy hunt, like just like a general like mob hunt. Like you gotta go kill like 1,000 gray dwarves or something. You gotta run around just like, because they're not gonna be difficult at like any point in the game, right? You just gotta run around and just like hunt them down.
Yeah.
We're done with your shit.
All right, it's gonna massacre day. You doing out there?
Yeah, and this week I'm gonna get back on track on that video editing course and some other courses I was taking. I was like,
Oh yeah.
all in on the game jam. I was like learning Godot, which brilliantly is a nice engine.
Pretty quick, pretty easy to understand. Yeah, what's going on there. Not too hard to manipulate things.
Yeah,
Except for when you're in a panic and trying to figure out things. Oh shit! Oh shit!
I found, you know, I guess I've also worked with other like game engines and stuff before, so like, there's a lot of concepts I came understanding.
Yeah.
But I've always I always take pride in how fast I can learn stuff.
Yes. Very
Try
well.
to.
Very good.
That's like,
Good skill to have.
yeah, I have a lot of. I've always admired a lot of blue collar workers who like they've dedicated themselves to like a trade and they're like, nope, I'm an electrician and that's what I do, right? Like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like I'm too fidgety for that, right? Like I want to learn everything an electrician knows, but like 5-10 years in, I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna learn how to be a plumber now.
Next. Yep.
Yeah, like, but also I kind of like the idea of doing those kinds of things, like let your work be active. I don't know.
Yeah. Good to know those skills.
I do not want these here. I actually think that like it shouldn't even be like not that the trade should go away or anything, but like I think skills like plumbing and electrical should be so common that it would be like people would look at you like you mean you don't know how to read and write.
Yeah.
Right, like there's some stuff that people just don't understand on their cars. I'm like, I give them that look like it's like almost like a what do you mean you don't know how to read and write look.
Yeah, it's like, what's going on with you, buddy? You okay?
Like, how long have you been using these things for?
Yeah.
But some people, cars just like, they turn it on, they
They're
drive to
voodoo.
their place.
It's voodoo machines to them.
Yeah.
It's understandable. Sometimes just people just don't fucking have the interest in. I don't want to know anything about this stuff, man. I just want it to work, and there's a guy I can pay to make when it doesn't work. I have other things to deal with in life.
Yeah, I worked as a car mechanic for a little bit, but I mostly like tires and oil changes and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Having done that, I was like, and seeing how much it costs and how cheap it is to actually do it yourself, I was like,
Yeah. That's what upsets me about being paralyzed a lot. Because I used to build cars from the ground up. I could build transmissions, I built engines, I built cars, from basically scratch. My boss would bend the tubes and make his own frame for a sand rail and the suspension, and I'd deal with most of the other stuff, build the electrical system, build the braking system, steering, and all that shit, engine and transmission. Now I could barely fucking even change my own goddamn oil.
Yeah, that's gotta be frustrating.
Yeah, it's like all the money I used to save and the things I could do, like to my own cars, like just on the whim, like, oh, I got an extra $30. Hey, let's throw an extra fuse box in there on my Baja, and let's throw a fucking whole rack of lights on this bitch and light up the night. So I stopped hitting shit.
I did the head gaskets on my truck, and I was like, well, if we're already this deep in, we're already taking all this apart, what's it take to put headers on? And someone's like, oh yeah, set of headers will only cost you like $100. And I'm like,
Sure.
with how much I'm saving, let's do it. Like,
Yeah, the money.
I've already got it all taken apart, right? Like, it had a 5-liter in it, so there's all those Mustang parts I could buy for it, and I was like, all right, cool, bigger and nicer than what's on there. I miss that truck sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, lame. Your cracker station needs a roof. Yeah, that's because I'm working on it. Need a hammer fixed.
Yeah. I miss having my 62 Volkswagen Bug. I built that car from the ground up. The day I saw it at my shop, I came out, and the next building over is where the bathroom was in. And this is a little dingy. It's like storage units, but, businesses, alley, a bunch of those. And I come out to go to the bathroom, and along that wall right there is this, this chassis propped up onto the wall, a couple boxes, there's some loose, seats and back chairs, or the, back bench seat, and the front bucket seats, the suspension, over here. There's a pile of parts, and I was like, that's my fucking car. And the body, it was the 62 chassis, the body wasn't perfect, but it wasn't bad at all. And man, I built that car from the ground up, and oh man, I love that thing. I got second place in the drag show, Volkswagen drag race, not drag show, drag race. My second time I went to go to do the drag races, the second time I got second place, so I was pretty proud of that. And I actually have a video my buddy took of the third year, the year I think of my accident or just before, when I was doing it with my 89 Golf, I think. He was like this, he worked at the CCTV, place, and he was the one that was on the track, doing the video recording. And he's like, hey buddy, here, he gave me a little snippet of his thing, and I was the only one in the whole thing when he just zoomed all the way in on the fucking driver, me, and then zooms out, on the race. I'm like, really, thanks, dude. You just had to zoom that in close in on me, but cool, nice, thanks, buddy.
I'd love to drive in a race. I've never done that before.
Yeah, when
My wife would kill me if I did.
it's different now. When I did it, the Volkswagen, they do it every year. The Portland Rose City Volksters go to Woodburn, their drag strip, and do it. It's a swap show and meet, you know, like over the weekend. And, or no, I was thinking it was just one day. That's right. And I went there and it was like, I think it was 10 or 15 bucks to get in and $5 more to go down the drag race strip. I'm like, I got 20 bucks or 50, you know, the extra $5. Take my money. I'll go down for fun, you know. And it was hella fun. I didn't do very good. I broke out like the second race, and so, you know, next year I went after that. It was like, okay, I got a little more trainings from some of the mechanics shops I went to. Like, hey, you know, little fry. This is tips. You know, like, all right, cool for next year. And yeah, the next year I got second place, which was pretty awesome. Got a hoodie still and a plaque on the wall. Let's see, there's fucking a lot of iron. Almost done. Yeah, it was pretty fun. But now it's like way more expensive than just like, you know, $5 extra to go down the race. It's like, you know, it's like a full ticket price more or something, at least. But they have two different leagues. You know, they have street race or street legal, which I was, you know, my class I was in, and then there's, you know, the pro circuit or the semi-pro, which, you know, those people had like, you know, the serious fucking, you know, full-on racing, you know, teams, whatever. What was kind of fun too is they also have a Volkswagen burnout or blowout where they take they have like a back end of a bug chopped off that's like just a trail attached to it. It's a little trailer basically, you know, the back half of a bug where it can just have the house the engine. And then they just get some bucket fucking piecer engine that can run, and, you know, not very well, but it can run. And they drain the oil out, and there's a spreadsheet board, you know, by, you know, 15-second increments or how long it'll last, up to like 5 or 10 minutes, whatever it is, you know, how long will last till it blows up. And so they do that every year, which is kind of fun.
That would be a lot of fun.
This wood doesn't want to burn again.
Throw the core wood on it now.
Yeah. So I should go pick up the scraps out there. And plant some seeds.
I know Keeve's supposedly planting a bunch of seeds somewhere.
Oh, I did see some seeds out there. Those are probably the ones, the seedlings. You got it? Cool.
Here, take the core wood.
All right. Birch? Yes. And pine.
I wish there was another type of tree you could plant to get pine wood from, but
Yeah. Ponderosa pine.
controversy.
Yeah, we got those around here. Those are tall ass fucking trees.
In New Jersey, there's some pine barrens of some sort.
Oh yeah.
I don't actually know anything about it, to be honest. I know it exists because that's where the Jersey Devil's supposed to live.
Oh. Wow. That wood went fast.
And when you throw it, if you're making coal with it, you know, you're burning it 50 at a time, it goes real quick.
Yeah. Oh, that's got to be the little fisherman guy. That's what he's making that sound. I'm closer to him, so I heard it much easier. Oh, we gotta start blowing through the iron now. The box is full.
Nice. Don't worry, I'll be upgrading some stuff. I'm just in total like building mode right now.
Yeah.
I get this tower. I at least want to get the roof done on this tower so I don't have to repair the floors again. And I can go around adding balconies and stuff. Add my whimsy.
3330. Smack, smack, says Amy. Smack that like button. Manage. Scale, no. Yeah, the only new shield that I look interested in takes bronze.
Huh. We should have plenty of that.
Kinda, yeah. Enough to, yeah, definitely enough to make it. But I'm gonna do it anyway. It's pretty cheap upgrades. Alright, so this shield has 3430. Oh, that's not even close to as cool as this one. It's better, cooler looking. Looks almost like a Captain America's shield. So Amy's got 54 IQ, much better than us. 89% stone, or 30% stone. I'm 89% stone, 2% higher. But us got 81 IQ, getting better. Resting. Good, I thought that was going to say like the earth is shaking or something. Like, how dare you?
I hate when it's like I'm like returning back to base. My guy's like not, he's like not of any good kind of health. And like, you know, you just ate something and it's like the earth is shaking, your pockets are full and all kinds of nonsense. And it's like, oh, come on.
Yeah. Really, guys? Not the time for this.
All that good.
I know what we're going to do in the morning with the iron. I can make a dock.
There you go.
Alright, where are you, freebie? Supposed to be watching. Oh, there you are. Oh, you're at the picnic. Cool. Freebie. Oh, well, I guess I shouldn't throw your food in the water. Sorry, buddy. I was just cleaning it, I swear. You like yellow mushrooms, right? That glow at night. I would too. I'm a fisherman, so I gotta go,
Haven't been fishing in a while.
Yeah.
How's that look? That looks pretty good. Yeah, I think I found like the ratio and building technique. It's a nice kind of like tall, intimidating tower. The big fat looking thing like I built in the other one. Lack of a better term, chode tower.
Choke tower. This is just a hint from mom, says Amy. Yes, true.
Alright, I am now also running out of steam, so I'm going to start hopping off.
Alright, sounds good, buddy. I'm making some fish tacos here soon, so I should do the same probably.
Ooh, delicious.
Gotta go make the coleslaw, dice the tomatoes. And,
Love me some fish tacos.
yes. Doing
Alright,
doing the oven fry. My mom got, since I wasn't too keen on, my mom wanted to get me an Emerald Lagasse air fryer. And I was like, that's just a fancy name for a fucking convection oven. I just need a convection top. I just need a convection top oven, small one. This is a full size, heat up like sandwiches. So she got it for my. Oh yeah.
Conversation with Key involved because she's been looking at air fryer toaster ovens all day.
Oh yeah.
She loves her air. We don't have a convection oven.
Yeah.
So she loves using the air fryer, and we have a toaster oven. Obviously, it's not a convection oven either.
Yeah.
So we're like, we want to replace both of them with we're just trying to find one that's not like full of like PFOSs and shit.
Yeah.
But you're saying about toasting sandwiches? So you want to do?
Yes, it's like for toasting sandwiches and broiling, like open top sandwiches, easy. And so throwing in like the big oven, just I like the toast top one. Last one I had, it just went kaput. Blech. And so since I was like, yeah, kind of, that's just that's a fad name. Yeah, a fad name with the air fryer. I just need a tabletop. So she got it for Amy for her birthday, and she keeps asking Amy whenever she goes over, has Mo used the freaking thing? And of course I have. I use it all the time. I love that thing. But I'm not so much on the air fryer, but I've been getting used to trying it with the air fry basket, and it's basically the same thing as just like roasting potatoes, just a little bit faster as all it is. The fan makes it so you lower the temperature and a little bit faster.
Our fantasy appliance to have in our kitchen is a salamander.
What's that?
There's probably another name for it, but basically it's like a wide, narrowish box, but it's basically it's just like an instant broiler. So you can put your food in it, and like that's how you get like that's how Mexican restaurants get their nachos to be like on par. Top of the cheese is like melted and crispy perfectly, but they didn't burn the chips and stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's just really hot and fast. But yeah, that's like one of those memes where it's like, if I won the lottery, I wouldn't tell anyone, but there would be signs.
Yeah, there would be signs.
Salamander in our kitchen.
Totally.
But yeah, I love good kitchen appliances.
Yeah.
I re-greased our KitchenAid when we first moved into our house.
Oh yeah.
That was a fun project. Let's look when I did it. Maybe we can do it again.
What was that?
Gotta replace the seal on it.
Oh yeah.
The KitchenAid. Apparently, we gotta replace the seal on it. I'm excited. I like doing that shit, especially on appliances. Because like on a car, like you gotta get on the ground and like I can at least do all the appliance stuff right on a desk. Be comfy.
Yeah.
Air conditioned.
Definitely. And for me, it's the easiest place for me to get my chair up to is something with a table.
Yeah, you could always get into like you want to do stuff with your hands, more like electronic stuff too, soldering and whatnot.
Yeah, I tried that with my spasms and balance. It's just more frustrating than worth it. I can do it. It's just my body fights me the whole time, and I hate my body just always fucking fighting me. I try to lean forward, and my body does like it tightens up in spasms. So so it makes I have to fight against my body to lean forward because it's trying to push me back. As I am trying to lean forward, and it's like, body, stop fucking fighting me all the time. It's annoying. I'm just trying to do shit.
Right.
So then, trying to do stuff like that is really, really fine detail work. And I was like, I just don't have the patience for it because I have to fight myself to do it, and then it's not fun. It's not, you know, and it's not best work, and then I get frustrated for not doing the best work, and it's like, fuck this. Or not like necessarily the best work, but even decent work, what I should, you know, basically do on a bad job, you know, is really, really, really bad.
That sucks.
Yeah.
We'll see you tomorrow night for some vanilla Valheim.
Yeah. Sounds good.
That'll be fun, and I'll check to see if that collab went through so I can go vote.
Oh yeah,
Maybe tomorrow.
definitely.
Practice those. Look at some games. See if we got some comments on ours. I think I saw that we've already gotten some votes on ours or some comments and stuff.
Yeah.
So
I
I'm
expect
excited about that.
expect that stuff, yeah. Go check out their
You know,
games.
ignore the haters, and you know,
Yeah.
see the positive stuff. There's probably going to be a lot of stuff we're going to be like, yeah, we know.
Yeah, yeah. We were trying, but we had to just, you know, do a last minute scramble.
Rome was not built in a day.
No. And, you know, gotta learn, you know, we gotta do game jams to learn how to prioritize the time and to work on what, when, where, and why. And I think next time we should have, like, you know, a playable game a little earlier, but, you know, it's all time trials and getting used to things and time management.
I'll be curious if they release some, if anybody compiles any statistics on how many people actually completed versus didn't. Right?
I think they said they had 2,000 entrants or 1,000 something entrants.
Oh,
I
that's
can't
crazy,
remember.
1,000. Well, I'll look it up.
Yeah.
Find out.
And then there's like, how many were submissions? I saw the number earlier, but I can't remember what it was. There's like something 02 submissions, like 302 or something like that. 200,
Yeah.
402 or something.
So like just us producing the game, like we're ahead of the curve already, right? Getting to that stage, right? Like so.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I knew we'd at least get to that stage because we're smart enough we can figure that out.
Yeah. We got
Did we
the
make a game of
wherewithal.
our dream? No.
No. But did we
We
learn
made it
along
be
the
that.
way? Yes.
Yeah. And honestly, I think we have a bones of something that'd be kind of fun. Remake Simant or something. I'm gonna send you that link while I'm still talking to you.
Oh, yeah. That old 90s game that you're talking about.
Yeah, I think 91. Yeah, DOS 1991.
Nice.
Yeah, you can play it. You can play it right in the browser from this website.
Oh, nice. I'll say, so you don't have to get DOSBox or anything. I think I still have somewhere.
DOSBox is at the point now where it you can play it in browser, so they have DOSBox working in a browser.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah, that's and that.
Yeah, I think I
It's
have.
on My Abandonware.
It's on what?
MyAbandonware.com.
Oh, yeah, I haven't been that place in a long time.
Oh, there's some good stuff on there.
Yeah.
Some gold to be found. But I shot you a link, so.
Sounds good. I'll check it out.
I'll see you tomorrow night, man.
All right.
I'm tired of like rolling out.
Yeah, have a good night, buddy.
Like,
So we should probably do a round of seeds. And then I'll be out. Seed carrots. Which appointment tomorrow? Oh, yeah. That's right. I'll let them know when I get off here. I'll message them. Everything is what, like 310 or something. Whoops, I need to switch. Can't do all one type of seed. You can get away with that. I guess just one row of these. I need to make a bigger garden eventually. Oh, how many freaking wood do I? I got 0 wood. You guys might have to get moved the fuck out of here. and make this the garden. Figure this out. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Messaged. Okay. Thank you. Alright, well, let me put my stuff away. And that's going to be it for me today. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. And thank you, Restart, for the $10 tip earlier. Greatly appreciated. Yes, yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. As I did a huge, huge sale back. But we got a shitload of iron. We got all that iron. We got all that iron. How much left on the boat? I'll be making a dock next time. We have to get more wood. Look at this iron. We still have all that. And all that to smelt. And we got freebie. Yes, you love the beach, buddy. I'm glad you love the beach. It's a nice view here, isn't it? I don't blame you. Put this shit away. There, there, there. And alright. Yes, we are looking good. Smelt wood, get wood to smelt into coal. Smelt coal and smelt stuff into iron. Hopefully next episode we'll do bone mass. That might be fun. Might be fun, yeah. Alright. Oh, he's happy again. Yay, he's happy. You just had too many kids? Is that what was bugging you, buddy? She's like, I know, look at all these kids over here. I'm okay. I'm happy. Alright, well, thank you everyone for hanging out with me. If you did, yeah, again, make sure to smash that like button every out there. We had Wolf and Key tonight with us. Let's see, Amy's hanging out. I think there was, yeah, Raina was in chat. Hope you're feeling better and the mining machine's making you feel good. We got Fly Old Guy. Thank you for hanging out. Smash the like button. Oh, and Restart Gaming. Let me see. I got his button right here. Everyone go check him out. He plays with us in 7 Days to Die. And some other stuff that he does on his own. So go check his channel out. Oh, and we also got Raina, which is right there. And yes, I think there was someone else. Adam, no, Lost. Lost was in here. Thank you much for stopping by. Let's go see if there's anyone I can raid. Yeah, Lost. Yes, thanks, son. We have, let's see, for live. Cache Cleaner Simulator. Let's go check out that. Knucklehead is streaming Cache Cleaner Simulator, episode 2. Starting over and try not to blow up the piggy bank this time. So everyone, let's go do a Mo raid over with him. Everyone have a great night and on to catch a side flip.